What up, fam? Hit that like, hit that subscribe if you love 2-2 series. Let's go. Let's go. This ain't the fuck night. Oh, this game can heat stink.
Oh, shit.
It's gone.
Here, and you're listening to Agree to Disagree, the flagship, only on A2D Radio. Uncle Sweeps, Nick Delgazzo, the legendary Brian Wilson, and the fucking man himself, Tom Arnone. These three guys from Jersey bringing you real talk with no agenda. You don't like them? Tough shit. It's their show, and they're going to say whatever the hell they goddamn want.
Welcome in, everybody. This is Agree to Disagree, only on A2D Radio. Every Sunday, we are brought to you by our doc, Make 'em Yours, Dr. Paul Vidal, Specialized Physical Therapy, LLC, locations in Burlington and Cherry Hill, New Jersey. Find them right on the web, specializedphysicaltherapy.com, and on all your social media platforms, he's there as well. Go give him a follow, go give him a like, go check out our doc. As always, Brian Wilson, Nick Delgazzo, I'm Tom Arnone. Greg Milakovic not with us tonight, but he's not in the intro, so it's not a big deal.
No, it's the old school feel. Old school feel.
Yeah, little
old school feel.
Little Run DMC back at you.
Driving Miss Daisy. You know, as he's driving Miss Daisy, we're running it old.
Bad boys.
The extra large bird has landed back in Florida.
Dodo? Is it a dodo?
Somebody get this gigantic seagull off our beach. At the end of the show, we'll do Crumb of the Week like we do every show.
Walrus-sized seagull.
Well, I figured an oversized seagull. Like, you know, not really flying.
Is that a walrus seagull? What is that?
Not really flying.
Just there.
Flies like a penguin.
Well, something that isn't flying are the Phillies. Phillies news later on in the show. Might just be the Crumb of the Week. We'll talk to Phillies.
Heading west.
We'll try to. Sixers post game. We'll get into that once this game is over. And Sixers Heat, the live reaction is our main topic at hand, and it ties right into our poll question. Brought to you by Manscaped, and you can get 20% off and free shipping with the code A2D at manscaped.com. Unlock your confidence and always use the right tools for the job with Manscaped. It's time to throw out your old hygiene habits and upgrade your life, and you can do that and get 20% off and free shipping with the code A2D at manscaped.com. Our poll question for tonight's show is the Sixers will even the series versus the Miami Heat 2-2. Do you agree or disagree? Let us know. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. That's where we're live. Everywhere you get your podcasts, we're there as well. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the follow, and most importantly, comment in. Let us know where you're tuning in from, and answer the poll and enjoy live reactions with us after we go through this poll question. And Sixers up 10 right now to start the third. To the poll, I agree, not just because we're up 10. I mean, I just I don't know where to think. I don't know where to think. Like, that's why it's hard to do some of these, like when you're starting halfway through. But, I was feeling that way anyway.
Yeah, you have to. You got to win it, right?
Yeah, my bets dictate that tonight. You know what I mean? My bets dictated a little over piece and Sixers. That's what my bets were feeling tonight. And I agree. I agreed beforehand. And not that we're like this head and shoulders better team than Miami. I think Miami's a damn good basketball team. But with Joel Embiid in and the way we play defense, that's got to continue. Tyrese for three, the way we play defense. And if that continues, man, we're hard out for anybody, especially the Miami Heat. All right, but you got to go. The series isn't over. You tie it at 2. But, hey, you're right back in it. Buttholes get a little tight going back to Miami for the Heat. And you see where you end there. But we'll talk about 2-2 once this is over, like when it becomes officially 2-2.
Right.
But to the poll, I agree. I just felt like when this series came back, game 3, I felt like we would have won. Even as Joel was listed out, I just felt like that would be our big energy game. And that's like where the one we air quote steal. But we got him back early. We dominated in game 3, and let's see how game 4 finishes up here, and we'll be able to do a post game with the family once this game goes final as well. So right now, Sixers up 11, Miami with the ball. Sorry, not the ball. I mean, they might be with it the way they're shooting.
Yeah. Puff pass, play. Puff pass.
Yeah, James likes strip clubs in down south, and Jimmy maybe likes a little something in his coffee up here. Even though he had a great game the other night and he's playing well tonight. Joe needed that. So I agree. I think they tied it too. Everybody out there, let us know. Chime in, conversate. Boys, what do you guys say? And then once you guys rip through the poll real quick, we'll talk about the game.
That's a fucking weak call right there. Rip through. Come on, Scott.
Yeah,
Foster's fucking bum.
I think this was universal for all of us, even, not even looking, would it blind taste us right now? You know what I mean? If you covered the score, I think you get the same answer out of all three of us. You know what I mean? Like, the big fellow alluded to it earlier. You can't fall down 3-1.
You can't.
So, I mean, it's just, this is as the biggest gotta have game, of the season. You know what I mean? And me and Tommy talked about it last Sunday. Like, not ideally. Would you, like to go down 0-2? We were hoping for a split without the big fella, down there in South Beach. But we understood, we alluded to that plenty of teams have opened up 0-2 on the road. And when you open up 0-2 at home, then it's rut-row cheerio. You know what I mean? It's time, series is over. You know what I mean? But when it happens on the road, you're like, all right, they held serve. Now we get to go home. All right. Now for us, we got, we got the MVP back. So we were coming back with, all kinds of ammunition,
throw him the ball,
home court, getting our best player back and all that good stuff. You know what I mean? So, we expected the effort that we got Friday. And that was a beautiful thing to see. And now we just needed it to continue tonight. And that was a great closeout to the first half. And we'll see if we can, avoid one of our third quarter meltdowns here. Even though, the other night, we lost the third quarter by 4, and then we exploded in the fourth, which was not quite our MO. At least the past couple seasons. So that was good to see that, we changed that trend. Let's see if tonight, if we can, hold serve here in the third quarter and actually go to the fourth with a little bit of a comfortable double-digit lead, and we can put this team away early, in the first couple minutes of the fourth, and maybe get some rest for some of these guys, for what would be, a pivotal game 5.
Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. We talked about it before we came on, like, hey, we'll take 1-nothingers, but we would enjoy a blowout. We'd enjoy something comfortable again. It's not like Philly to have comfortable things, so we enjoy it.
Nice. Get that the fuck out of me. I love that. I love that, Joe. Here, it's a foul.
Well,
I totally agree with the poll, 100%. It's again. I mean, I bet the Sixers going in, so it's not just because of the score. But to me, it's a game that you just have to have. I mean, everyone has already echoed it already. It's a game that you absolutely have to have. Can't go down 3-1, 2-2. It's a brand new series and best of 3. Let's go at it. So obviously, this game is not over. Can't let up. I think if we say that with the same defensive passion we've had so far, I think we're going to be fine. And let's go. Close it out, and we're going back to South Beach, all knotted up.
What's up, Mark? Good to have you. Good to have you back.
Nasty Nizzle.
So Marcus just got out of Facebook jail. He was letting us know. We don't know for how long, but he's here.
What up, Marcus?
Right now, right? What's up, my brother? Spidey, we see it. He says, Mega agree tonight. Rack it up.
Hey!
As we fucking give Lowry shit, he gets a steal in a bucket.
Yep. This goes. This series. This is a series with the beat.
Live from bass fishing. Spidey's got his hand in a fucking giant hole right now. doing a little bass fishing.
And one.
Good to see you, Spidey.
Joe's pretty good at basketball. Jesse says agree.
He's decent.
We keep it up for another 2 quarters. And yeah, the defensive mindset that the team's had since coming back home and getting Joel back has been championship level defense, in my opinion. The defense Tobias Harris plays and Joel Embiid plays has been championship level defense. I'm not speaking for everybody. Like Danny's just a pro, right? But those three guys have really played great defense. And the two other guys, Danny and Tobias played great defense in games 1 and 2. But when you don't have, now you can fight through screens a lot better when you have a big man protecting the rim, right? You can fight through them a lot more when you're not scared to switch, other things like that, right? Games 1 and 2, you couldn't, right? You couldn't fight through it the same way, right? So you almost had to pick your poison with them shooting the 3 ball or them getting by you, right? Make sense? So you're almost like, okay, we'll see how they shoot the 3 type deal. And now with him back there, yeah, I know. Well, that was games 1 and 2, I'm saying. Okay.
Yeah, I would say I probably wouldn't have done that though, because they're a good 3-point shooting team. I would have went the other way. I probably would have went the other way with it.
True.
I would have let Bam get his.
I got you, but the layup's always a higher percentage of. I know what you're saying.
Well, I hear you, but I mean, you got somebody back there. But I don't like they had too many open looks. Too many open looks.
Who do you have back there? Who do you have back there? Who did?
I don't care. Someone's playing. Oh, that better not be a fucking flagrant. Come on, Jimmy, get up.
Who's back there?
I don't know. Someone's playing in the 5 spot.
No, I'm talking about a first team all defensive player. You're talking about so lock in, Mr. Paul Reed.
I'm locked the fuck in. What are you talking about, dude? I'm saying, listen to me.
Hakeem Reed, lock in. Like
they're the best. Once you lock the fuck in, first off, they're the best 3-point shooting team in the club. Number 1 shooting team in the NBA. You understand that, right? Number 1 3-point shooting team in the NBA.
But you know what gets open looks?
So get your shit together. Get your shit together.
You know what else gives open looks? The drive. The drive gives even better looks. You understand that? Drives give even better looks.
No shit, dude. I'm saying I don't like the. I would have rather them. It doesn't matter now because Embiid's back. So why are we even talking about it? Fucks it matter.
I'm just talking about the difference in their defensive.
They're playing great D right now.
Then why even talk about it? We're doing a show. So, I mean, then check out. You know what I mean? Then check out if you don't want to talk about it. But we're having a conversation.
What are you talking about?
Why are we even talking about it?
You're off the reservation right now.
I'm right here. I'm locked in.
No, you're not. You're off the fucking reservation.
What? You're not. You've never been locked in a day in your life on here. I'm always locked in.
Such an idiot.
Yeah, you're never locked in. I'm locked in. This is what I do. Stay locked in. All right? So I can't help you. I'm saying we're talking about because our defense is better, obviously, with him. But I think that we can close out better at the 3 line. That was all my point was.
Well, absolutely we can.
And you said it doesn't matter because you got Paul Reed and DeAndre Jordan.
No, that's not what I said. I was saying
got somebody back
would
there.
Would you let me talk and shut the fuck up for a second? Christ. I'm saying
that we have somebody back there.
That was a flagrant.
Dude, what I'm saying, Tom, is when Joel wasn't playing, I would have rather them kind of let Bam get his inside and focused on taking away the 3, is what I was saying. Now, obviously, it's easier to take it away with Joel in, obviously. I'm just saying I wouldn't have done that. I would have tried to go the other way than what they did. Obviously, it didn't work for them. We lost both fucking games. So, come on. Your time's yours. Get a clue.
Time's mine. My time's
it's like we were arguing the wrong thing or something right there. I don't know what you're thinking.
Well, I just wasn't saying we had anything back there to protect the rim.
Oh, no. I know that. I know. That's why I was saying let Bam get his.
And I thought
he did.
I know he did.
Yeah,
they still made a lot of threes, though.
I know. Everybody got there. It was a good time. It was a strip club in Miami. Everybody got a piece. Everybody got a piece.
Oh no, it was a train. Everybody rode the Sixers train. They rode the train on us. But yeah, Bam definitely ate. But the fact that they're 4 for 19 tonight from 3 is it's fantastic for us. They call it flagrant.
Fucking Christ. I mean, I guess he hit him in the face, so I guess it's flagrant. But the NBA is just so weak anymore. I hate it. That's a fucking common foul in the 90s.
That's we need a little Ronaldo at the end.
Well, we were clean sweep on the 2-2.
Fucking Jimmy has hit like 4 threes all year. All of a sudden, he's a fucking 3-point shooter.
George,
hit that, George.
Get a fucking shot.
Needed it.
Let's go.
Oh, Let's 2 for $1. 2 for $1, Georgie. 2 for $1.
They call that a foul? Are you kidding me, dude? Are you serious?
No, it's getting a little tacky. And
Come on, Scott.
You counted it?
Yeah, he counted it. Yep.
Well, we knew this wasn't going to be easy.
No, what's up, buddy?
Oh, it's definitely not going to be easy. But the foul's on the floor by a mile. What are we looking at? The foul is way on the floor.
It's also
looking at. Jesus Christ, dude. That's a terrible call.
That's a terrible call. Terrible call.
Well, this is Scott Foster's crew. I mean, they're not good.
Yeah, he's a pile of shit.
Not good at their jobs, but that's not good.
Dom, we're locked in. It was a misunderstanding. Tom came in hot.
Well, that's what I do. But no, I mean, listen.
This is because we were talking before the show. That's all that is.
Obviously, at the end of the day, it still cost us a game because I think with the big fella, we would get a split in Miami. That's how I feel. I don't know, you guys feel.
Let's get that one on Tuesday or Wednesday.
I want to ask you guys a question. What do you think about? Because when you're something else and it's more catastrophic than the original thing you had, you kind of forget about the other thing. And I know his ligaments are torn, but his hand looks fantastic. All right, and what I mean, I'm just saying, like because he's worried about the orbital and he's got the mask on and stuff. The hand looks, it looks like a non-issue.
Yeah. As you said, that turned the basketball over.
I would assume they shoot something in that bad boy, Nick. You know what I mean? I think there's a couple. I think there's a couple shots going in that bad guy.
Sweet, perfect timing. He was dribbling on the, back to the basket. He turns the basketball over as soon as you say, hand couldn't look better.
It looks great. There it goes.
It looks great, like perfect. Thanks, Doc.
Basically, we should start talking the Heat up, is what you're saying.
Yeah,
Jimmy's never played better. Jimmy's never played better.
What a well-constructed basketball team.
Hand down, man down.
It's unbelievable. We all say agree. Next thing we know, we're up 12. And as soon as the last agree gets out, boom, 4-point game.
I should have just disagreed. Where's Greg when you need him? Fuck.
Yeah.
Damn it. Where's Greg when you need him? One time we need him. One time we wanted him.
Well, I mean, we had Jesse. Jesse said, agree if they win the next 2 quarters. Hey, thanks, Cap. Thanks, Cap.
Thanks for joining us. Mark, has nobody concerned about Devontae Smith getting fired on his day off?
I like that. I like how he used the it's like the fucking Friday line, right?
Yeah.
How you get fired on your day off? Spectacular.
Mr. Wing.
And I would assume someone is getting fired from the Sixers for that.
Yep. Mr. Wing says Tucker really thinks he's Charles Oakley. Yeah, I mean, I do like PJ Tucker. I just hate playing against him.
Yeah, I would love. It's like a guy you'd love on your team, hate when you're against them type deal. Same with Brandon Nimmo. Fucking, I know we're not talking Phillies, but I hate Brandon Nimmo. But God, I would love Brandon Nimmo on this team. Fucking hate him though. I hate his guts.
Can't stand him. Could do without his little ball 4 sprints.
As an opposing, I hate it. If I was there, I would love it. I love. I'm one of these guys. I'm one of these guys while he's running the first on the walk.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. I almost did it today.
Gotta stop myself.
Sweeps known as a raging cocksucker. I've done that for a season in college. Yep, I just started with a 98 in the back, and then I just kept it my thing for the rest of the year. I sprinted down there. I sprinted down there.
Makes everyone on the other team hate you. Yep. All your teammates love you.
Yeah. You score second after 2 pickoff attempts. That's great.
Oh, fuck, man.
Sixers up 5.
I still think that they're good. I mean, obviously, not a great start to the third here, especially with Joel getting. Was that only his second foul, though?
No, I'll tell you in 1 second.
Yeah.
I think it was only his second.
Yeah, he's got 2.
Okay, so that's not too bad.
Green and Toby are in trouble. They got 4.
Yeah, what's it called? That's 4, though, for them, right, Bam?
Bam has 4, yes.
Bam's got 4. Okay, all right.
2 guys with 3. Yeah, 3 guys with 3.
By the way, happy Mother's Day to everyone out there. Before we get out of the way, if the Sixers play this game, we start throwing curse words every second. Happy Mother's Day. We love you all for joining in. Happy Mother's Day.
We're just playing with you, buddy. I mean, I was expecting an LOL at the end of your comment, but you're 100% right.
I mean, I went the last Sixers playoff game I attended was Game 5 of the Heat of the Hawk series last year, where we were up 26. Started the third, everybody's high five, and it's the greatest day ever.
Yeah.
So there's 3 minutes left, and we're down 4.
I mean, still a ton of game left, and but I think I remember Tom talking about this earlier in the year because I never backpedal on Danny Green. I feel the way I feel about him, but I remember Tom saying like, "Hey, this is kind of this is kind of what we got the playoff Danny Green." You know what I mean? Like as much as he frustrates, frustrates everybody in the regular season. with his disappearing acts. At the end of the day, you want him for you want playoff Danny. You know what I mean? And the last 2 games, he's been like that. Now we're down to 3.
No one running back on defense right there is something I'm not cool with.
No, that's an automatic timeout.
What? As soon as Harden turned around, like no one else is fucking back here. That's a foul. All right. Jesus, that was a bad possession there. But no, I agree. I think we've all been saying that all year. Like Danny Green, everyone was always all over Danny Green, and we said like Danny Green's a guy that's very important in the playoffs, and he's shown that last couple of games or game and a half at least.
Yep.
Jimmy says Father's Day last year was difficult. What will happen this year on Mother's Day, boys?
That might have been the game I was at. Was it Father's Day?
Yep.
Might have been. Shit.
Oh my God.
How can that be that far along? Father's Day's in June.
Yeah, last year we played late.
Yeah, that was late. Remember, because
a month
they started the season late because they had like the COVID season before that in July. Remember?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess.
So the season didn't start until December or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Started on Christmas. Remember?
Yeah.
We thought they were going to do it again this year, right?
Yeah, and went back to normal this year. Yeah. Because I don't think the playoffs even started until like the beginning of June last year.
Yeah, well, it had to. It was probably second week in May though, because if we lost we always lose in the second round. So if he's talking about Father's Day is usually, I think Wilson's probably right, because Father's Day is usually like June 20th. So
yeah, I think it was probably like June.
It was summer months last year when we lost.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But, that's fun.
I tell you what, we need to step it up right now. We're sloppy.
Big block for Jimmy on Harden.
Jimmy's doing everything right now.
For Jimmy, no, and we can't get a rebound.
Oh wow, we'll take that call.
We'll take any call. We'll take any call.
I just mean that's a bad call, and we love it.
Yeah, Jimmy, I knew what you meant. I knew it was Game 7 Hawks. Never forget it.
Yeah, no, we knew exactly what you meant. I just didn't think. I thought I knew.
So Game 5 is where I was at. So it wasn't. I was during the week.
I knew Father's Day was like June 20th, and I'm like, that should be around the finals, and we haven't been in the finals in a long time. So I forgot about the whole season starting later. So appreciate you, Jimmy. Is that Tucker's 5th? Was that on him?
I think it was.
It would be his 4th if that was him on Tucker. He had 3 going into that one.
Yes, he did. You're right. Sorry.
Let me see. They updated it yet.
Unless they put it on Caleb Martin, which they shouldn't have.
I'm going to need you to hit these. I'm sorry, Joe. I'm going to need you.
Joe.
I think they gave it to Strus. Damn it.
Oh, yeah.
That's 4 for Strus.
Mm-hmm.
Tyler Herro checks in.
These are killer possessions. I get both of these for him.
It's all right. Knock this one down.
Obviously, I don't want to even see his face, because we're playing and he's the enemy. But I do miss me some Jimmy. I do miss me some Jimmy.
Sixers up 5. About 5 to go here in the third. Jimmy Butler has been unconscious.
I know all the issues and all that stuff, and I, totally, understood everybody's, that we're on the opposite ends of the Jimmy Butler scale. But I just
Not a foul?
No foul there?
Yeah, I think he's a dog, and he's always been my kind of guy on the court.
I feel like that's never been the issue. Sweet, on the court, he's awesome. It's off the court that he's an issue.
Yep. I'm still.
Yeah, I don't know, Tom. That has to be a foul. Scott Foster crew. That's all you can say. Dunk that. That a boy, Tease.
All right, good look, Joe.
Good look. Good pass. 5-point game. 4.5 left in the third.
Like, you think the NBA, which they don't really give a shit, is well documented. We know the freaking bald alien, he don't give a shit. But you think the NBA would have a little more feel, like, Scott. I don't care. Scott Foster, do another series. You know what I mean? The guy's a fucking train wreck, especially against us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, just have some feel. That's it.
Jesus.
Almost like having like Cowboy Joe.
Oh wow.
You know, I know
Somebody
Cowboy Joe West was around for 30 years. You know what I mean?
We like that foul call there too. James, you got to watch yourself. I think it looked like Oladipo ran in and grabbed that ball. We'll take the foul. That's got to be shooting foul, right?
Yeah, it has to be.
Oh my God. We'll take it. It's got to be shooting foul.
I don't know who they called it on.
That should be. I would challenge if I was Spo right there, but
Yeah, we love no challenges.
Yeah, big fan of that right now. But no, I don't know who it was on. I don't know if it was on Lowry or was it on
Oladipo? I mean,
They
it had to be on. If it's not a jump ball, it's got to be on Oladipo, right?
yeah. Such a jump ball.
Oh yeah, 1,000% jump ball.
Oladipo came from behind, right? So
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
so it had to be on Lowry.
He said shooting foul on Lowry, Tom.
Yeah, so it was on Lowry. Okay, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's the only thing because Oladipo was a jump ball. So
That's what we thought. Yeah.
come on, boys. Come on. Just keep the
I'll tell
distance.
you what. That's what we always say. Like fucking, I don't understand. I think we were saying this earlier, Sweeps. Honestly, I don't know why Lowry plays as much as he does for the Heat. I would play Oladipo more and Herro more and change the lineup some. Just because to me, Oladipo plays better defense than Lowry, and he's better offensively, in my opinion. I know he hasn't. I know he's played like fucking 4 months in the last 2 years, but he's a good defensive player.
No, absolutely. Absolutely.
Shit.
Yeah, they just go with that. You know, they go with that veteran status, and that better leadership. You know, he's banged up too. You know, I mean, not only
I listen. I always liked Kyle Lowry, but he's getting a little long in the tooth,
and he's banged up too. You know?
Yeah,
he's got a sore hammy. He looks like he hasn't missed a Chick-fil-A run in a long time either. You know?
Yeah, it's definitely been eaten down in Miami.
Chips and salsa down there.
Some Cuban specialties down there.
But
a lot of fried plantains down there.
Up 7, just keep throwing enough jabs. Keep throwing enough jabs, and keep it where it's at. Keep them at arm's length. See if we can get this to double digits. Because if this, and not only this is, the close this out is huge because they came right up to our necks. You know what I mean? And that's you love to see your whatever team you're rooting for. Whatever whatever sport you're watching. And that opponent comes up to you. All right, and you don't let them go by you. That's it's huge for huge for your psyche.
Absolutely.
Usually that's like the big thing.
Jim, what are you talking about? Do I sound weird to you guys? Do I sound different? He said I sound like I got Will Ferrell in Old School, like getting shot in the neck with a dart.
Not me.
I went to go listen. Listen. And he said, Tom, you got a fucking dart in your neck.
Jesus.
Do I sound different? Oh my God.
Jimbo.
Jim.
I don't think you do, Tommy.
No.
Good. It's good to be here. Glad we're over that one. That's when we can be a 2-2 series.
You got a dart in your neck.
I like you. You're crazy. Jim, I like you, but you're crazy. That's my guy, Jim Brannigan. Great guy. Great guy. Only can be friends with him during this time of year, though, because he's a Cowboy fan. So, the fall we're not friends. Now we can be friends.
We talked about keeping the distance, right? So right now the Heat are outscoring us by 1 in the third quarter. Okay, so we're keeping
it tight. Keep it tight. Hey, win the quarter.
We're keeping that halftime lead per se.
Win the quarter. Let's win the quarter.
Oh, I'd love to win another quarter.
Let's win the quarter.
I like it, but you're crazy.
You're crazy. You're crazy.
4-minute window here.
That's a great scene, by the way.
Thanks, Don. Appreciate you. He says, Tom, don't worry. You still have a raspy voice. So I'm good. I'm clear. Clear.
Don.
He said, sounds badass. I mean, I almost want it back now. You know what I mean? If it was here.
Charlie Brown. I see Charlie Brown rolling around on the bench. It's so crazy that we got a dude named Charlie Brown.
Yeah.
It's crazy that he's still on the bench. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they like,
Oh, he ain't dressed, though. He got street clothes on, I think. Or maybe he just has a warm up on because no reason to take it off.
Charlie Brown.
Wow, that was a hell of a play right there by Jimmy. Jesus.
Jimmy's unconscious right now.
Oh, Jimmy. I mean, Jimmy's Jimmy. We know this, right?
He's a dog.
29. It's 29 for Jimmy. 9 for 14 too.
He's got to have like 15 in a third.
I was going to say at least 14.
That's a foul. About time.
That's late on Tucker.
Called that late as hell.
No, they didn't give him the other one. That's 4, Tommy. Remember, they gave it to Strus. They gave it to Strus.
Okay. 4 piece.
Yeah.
Man, what a loser.
Man, what a take right there.
I don't like that. I don't know. You know, I do like PJ if he played for me, but
I know. I meant to take by Jimmy. Yeah, that foul was bullshit. Though.
Jim Newell.
Oh yeah, no, I got you, Tommy. Sorry.
Pete Newell.
I mean,
with that move.
Oh my God.
Up and up.
Yo,
the fact.
I know you're hurt.
Is that a Morris? Is that a Morris?
I know you're in pain, Joe, but I need you from the line right now. I need you from the line.
Has he played all series? Has he been hurt?
Yeah, he's been hurt. He hasn't played all series.
That's Markeith.
That's the one Joker punch in the dome piece.
Markeith Morris.
What's going on here? I mean,
he's the one that's not as good. Marcus is the better player. Still solid. Philly boys, the Morrises. Kansas products.
Yeah.
They call lane violation? Oh, I think they call lane violation, Tommy.
Did they?
They must have. He's shooting a second free throw.
A beer runner came down. Thank you.
Oh, it looks like it was on Lowry because he seems to be upset.
He's like, why?
And he missed it again. Come on, Joe.
Lowry's just mad because Chick-fil-A is closed on Sunday. Come on, Joe. Shit. Fuck me.
Don't you guys find it so hard to get mad at them too? Because I need to get really mad at them for the one from there again. You know what I mean? But I'm like, the guy's playing with a broken face. I mean,
yeah, he's the best player in the league. It's tough to get mad at him.
You get mad at that guy though. Hold on to the ball, James.
We've seen how we play without him, Tommy. You know. Oh shit! That's 2. That's 2. That's only 2, right? Yes. Yeah, only 2.
Yeah, we always give the big fella a pass.
All right, we talked about how we closed out half. Now we got to close out this quarter well.
Yes, right? We do.
It's a monster 240 here.
Yeah, it is. Just go to work on him.
Throw it into the post.
Oh, that was gonna roll in for a second.
Gonna need 2 for 2. Gonna need 2 for 2.
Gonna need a 2-piece.
2. Give me 2.
Utah. Give me 2. Great movie, by the way. It was on the other night. I got home from work the other night. I was like, maybe I'll get to bed by 4 a.m. Nope, Point Break's on.
Yeah.
It'll be a 5:30 a.m. one.
Love it.
Kid lives on a different schedule, by the way, if anyone wanted to know. That's what I'm talking about. I get out of work at 3 a.m. It's a rough one.
580.
Yep,
right?
85-80.
85-80 currently. Joel with one more foul shot. Harden taking a seat. Probably a good idea. He's been throwing the ball away a ton this quarter. Jesus Christ, Joe!
Oh my God!
Missing too many foul shots. That one went. It hit every part of the rim.
Yeah, that was.
Oh, Jesus, Matisse.
Oh, you can't leave.
Oh my God, we can't just leave him. Oh,
somebody rebound.
Oh my God.
Good board, Shake. Good look, Shake.
Yes, go give it up.
There's not M1 there.
Give it up. Oh my God, Scott Foster, you and your idiot crew. That's definitely contact.
No way. Okay.
Yeah, I was turning him off if Gabe Vincent starts going off again.
Seriously, is Gabe Vincent hitting shots?
A couple months back.
Come on, 2 minutes.
Hit that, Tyrese.
Eat it. That would have been it. That would have been it too.
Oh, that was a great look. Good extra pass too. That's all right.
Yeah, you'll take those shots all day, right?
Yeah. Great ball movement.
That's a walk. That's a walk.
You don't
Come
need
on, that's a
walk.
And they called a foul there.
You want Matisse shooting that? Oh my God! What? You missed a walk and then you call foul?
It's so tough with the mute. It's 100% a travel.
Yes.
What are they looking at?
You missed a travel, then you can't call a foul.
God, granted, they don't call travels in the NBA, but come on.
Huh? I know, but
I mean, swallow the whistle then. Swallow the whistle then, at least.
Exactly. You got to let it. It's a playthrough, right? You missed a walk. All right, it's a playthrough. All right, it's fucking, officiating 101.
He does have 16 currently in the third, by the way.
Fucking kick your dog and fucking pick yourself up right there. You missed. You fucking blew it. That's a fucking play on.
17 currently in the third for Butler. 87-83, minute and a half left in the third.
And it's just a saying, by the way. All you PETA people, don't be emailing me.
He has 2 dogs. He loves them much. He loves them a lot.
You just adopted a freaking dinosaur, so I don't need emailing me.
Oh my God.
George,
oh my God. Don't, there's no extra there. He was just coming from behind.
George, you thought that was a good shot, George?
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna need the ball in Joe's hands next possession. Let's not take another late 3 here.
Minute 20, George. You thought that was time for you to pull there? Here we go, fucking third quarter again. My God.
Oh. Do love that contact though.
Yeah, I'm happy that they don't call. Thank God Tyrese was there and to take the other brunt of it because he falls on his head. And they're like, the next thing they're like, let's go to the monitor. Fucking pussy ass NBA that they have now.
3-point swing. You missed a travel, and then you called a foul.
This dude probably isn't going to miss a fucking foul shot.
No, Jimmy Chipwood, no.
Dynamite dropping. Great movie, by the way. All you young people out there probably don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Who's just you should rent it. Look it up. Decent film.
Absolutely. Oh God. And it's 16. Come on.
Should be a prerequisite. Like if you've ever seen the movie Hoosiers, you're not allowed to watch this game anymore. Turn it off after the third.
Yeah.
Oh, basket would be fun here.
Do a book.
Yeah, would be nice. Get the ball to Joe here. Can we get the ball to Joe here?
Touch this fucking ball. I'm gonna lose.
Yes, here we go. No way. Oh, come on, Joe. That's a bad shot. Go into his chest. Oh, my God. Oh, good block. Oh, what a block. Oh, it should be a travel. It's how much of a block it was.
Shit. Oh, man. Well, we got a chance for a 2-for-1 here.
All right. I think to stop.
You stop. What do they call?
You call offensive foul? I don't know what they called.
I know.
What a block, though.
Yeah. Take that right back to Kansas.
Yeah.
Take that back to Lawrence. Bill Self felt that. Oh, my goodness gracious.
Would have felt that at his high school. Where'd he go in Philly?
Yeah, I wonder if he was Simon Gratz.
Was that Newman Goretti? Thought that had Newman and Goretti.
I have to look that up out of curiosity. You know if he was a Simon.
I mean, they're definitely Philly boys somewhere. George. Look at George.
All right,
George. Oh, I almost feel like there should have been a foul call there.
All right, palms up. Get palmsy here.
There's a guy passed out in the front row. Did anybody see that in the background?
Yeah. Holy shit.
That's amazing.
Oh, my God.
Somebody smacked that guy in the face.
Playoff game 4. Give him a smelling salt. That's incredible.
Smelling salt.
Holy shit.
Whoa.
Oh, my God.
You called a block on that?
No way. No, they didn't call anything. Good.
Oh, because he went like this. The one rep.
All right.
I can't believe that guy was just passed out right there. Somebody go back to that.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Hopefully he's passed out because he's like ate an edible or he had too much to drink. Not that he's sleeping, because that would be terrible.
I'll drop a screenshot for you.
All right, so they outscored us by 4 that quarter, and I believe that's the first quarter that they've won in the 2 games in Philly.
Since we've been home.
The other night. They won the third by 4. Then we blew them out in the 4th.
So, hey, let's keep that trend going. Because they just won the third by 4 again, correct?
Yep. Okay.
Yes, they did. I'm gonna grab a couple more cocktails. Sweeps. I'm gonna grab a shot. Do a shot with the kid.
Yeah, I got one.
Yeah. I'm pour one out.
There's this guy. I got it. Well, screenshot it.
31-27 in game.
I'm gonna screenshot this so Tommy and the IT crew can You can post this later because it's going to be incredible. just got to come up with a caption for it.
Yeah, so 31-27 in game 3, and then 29-25.
Yeah. I just knew that because we just discussed it. So
Yeah, so can we put our foot on?
never go against the Godfather, but I just remember that.
I thought we won every one. That says, grab me a beer.
Portal.
Nope,
Right.
it's not for the faint of heart. Definitely not for the faint of heart. 6 quarters.
I got to try to see if I can get caught back up here because we were pretty close until I fucked around there and rewound.
Nasty Nizzle says the Morris twins went to Chester.
Thank you, Nasty. Appreciate it. That's why we love our fans. I was thinking maybe, Simon Gratz. I knew it wasn't Newman Grady. But attaboy, Nasty.
Could use a big quarter out of Harden.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, he had a big second quarter. He had 13 in the second quarter. I believe Joel had 15 in the first quarter.
He was a ghost in the third quarter. Not Joe. Harden.
Yep, he made 2 free throws in the third quarter. That was it. And maybe find a way to slow down Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, what do you have? 15 or 16? Yeah, 15 or 16 that quarter.
Yep. He's 10 for 15 from the field, 32 points. So maybe want to get a couple hands up.
Yeah, he's a monster third.
Yeah, correct. He's had bad second halves in the series so far. Harden. Russ Williams, hope Harden is comfy on that bench. They look better without him. Well, I don't know if they look better without him. They had a bigger lead in the first half with him playing. I mean, his offensive game isn't what it was, but again, he's still running the point well. I don't want to say they look better with him. Team isn't deep enough to look better without guys.
I mean, fellas, listen, it's like you gotta pull on the bootstraps and you gotta find a way to get this done, right? They're 5 for 28 from 3, and they're down 4. I mean, it's alarming, and we got to find a way to the finish line here. Holy shit! I knew it was bad, but I didn't realize that they just missed our last 7.
What, 3-pointers?
Yeah, they were 5 for 21, and they're 5 for 28.
Yeah, they're struggling hard, but somehow still in the game.
Oh yeah. Come on.
Yeah, not sure about that either. That's that, and I know it's that bad, but like how this game is. This game is this close because we were.
I feel like we've had a good amount of turnovers, but I feel like they have too, though. So
what's that?
What?
They got 12. We got 15. Wills, we're getting out rebounded by 4.
Of course, we're getting out rebounded. I got a little Jameson orange, by the way.
Yeah, 9.
I don't know if you've tried it. Not bad. And I like everything orange, of course.
Jim Beam orange I have upstairs. Shots.
The JMO orange, pretty good.
Jim Beam orange, yeah, delicious.
Cheers. Let's go. This is for our fucking great fourth quarter here.
Hang on.
That's gonna be good.
And they got 9 steals, 4 blocks, and they got.
No fucking way.
Come on, Paul.
Paul, you got to box out.
All right, Wills, we need this. Let's go.
Bum ass motherfucker.
Series tie. Let's go.
So I don't know if I.
Oh, take it down the hatch.
I was about to say I poured a lot. I don't know if I should do the whole thing, but fuck it. Let's go.
Rebound.
Someone needs to get a good job, George.
Got to keep the lead until Joe gets back. Come on.
Yep.
Just have the lead until Joe gets back.
Also, I'm thinking.
Eat it.
Get in there.
Need a Tobe.
Now it's Toby. I should have known better. All right. All right.
Walk.
Have to weather this JoJo fucking break.
Oh, that's a walk too.
It's a travel.
There we go. Get a little Pomsy in there. That baby.
have to weather this fucking JoJo break. I actually can't believe he's fucking sitting. 4-point game. I understand, listen, I understand the conditioning. I'm not putting it on him. I understand. Listen, I get it. But man, Whew, we know how bad we are without him. That's a ball.
Good screen right there.
Roll of the dice by Doc.
Yeah, and
I feel like he's got to come back with about 9 left, right?
He has played 31. He has played 31 minutes so far in this game. Just
needed that one. That would have been huge.
Yeah, and I think Wills is right. You're trying to give him 3.5 minutes, so you might be looking at the 8.5 mark. Worst scenario, you ask me.
We're 7-ish.
Unless we extend it. If we extend it, he might sit till 6.
Walk. You
How
can't
is that not a travel?
You can't just slip on the floor and keep going with the basketball.
Yeah, it's either a foul or a travel. It's one of the two.
Take Tower Hero to the woodshed, please.
So there's 2 minutes right there. All right, you survived 2 minutes.
Hit it.
If you can extend this, if you can extend it,
Take Hero.
You can extend it. You can give this guy another 2 minutes. All right, make your free throw. No, extend this, and then you can.
Not sure that was a foul, but I love the take right there. Don't settle for the 3. I love the take, even though I had my hand up because I thought he was going to shoot it.
Each point you extend it, the big fella can sit a little longer.
It's a pretty weak foul, but we will take it.
Yeah, we're not surprised with Scott Foster in this crew.
Yeah, fucking bum ass. There's Charlie Brown. Yeah, he's in street clothes.
Yeah.
You can always spot him. He's got that blotch in his head.
Need these.
Yeah, these are big. These are definitely big.
Come on, James. Gotta have him.
You can get to the 8.5 mark. You know what I mean? You can get to the 7-minute mark if you can get this thing to double digits without the big fella.
Gotta have him.
Buying time.
You took the over, Tommy, you said?
Yeah.
I mean, that looks like a lock, right?
It was on pace. It was 118.5, I think.
I think it was only 209, 208.
Yeah, 208. Yep.
208. Yeah, that should be locked in. You might as well ching that one up.
Anytime you're at 100 or less, you feel real good about yourself.
Oh, walk.
Travel too. That's also a travel.
That's what Jim Brannigan just chimed in. He might be either ahead of us or he just felt like saying that, like he's clairvoyant. Jimmy said this crew doesn't believe in travels. Clearly, I know.
Yeah, they don't.
Dynamite drop in, Jimmy.
Hit that.
Fuck.
Bang.
Bang. 12.
Let's go.
Give the big fella.
Let's go.
Sit back down for a couple minutes, big fella. We got this. Attaboy.
That a boy, James.
Okay, Jimmy Harden.
Come on, James. It's the playoffs. Wells, when he hits him, he's
Bang.
James. When he makes him, Jimmy. When he makes him, he's James. When he misses, he's Jimmy.
I think Jimmy's more professional.
Let's go. Boom. There we go, Nasty. And Wills, when you were at Nasty, did a little research. The Twins they went to Chester.
Okay. I went to Chester High. Might have felt that one in Chester.
Greg,
they felt that block at the fucking damn it. What's the Phillies soccer team name? God damn it. Union. They felt that at the Union Stadium.
There you go.
That's in Chester, I think.
Greg, it was killing Greg to fucking type that big shot.
Yeah, it was tough. It was tough for him to write that, I'm sure.
Tough to swallow.
I hate Harden as much as the next guy, but that's it. If he plays well, I'll be the first one to congratulate him. That's a big shot right there. That's a big shot.
If he's 50% from 3 in a game, he's gonna get praise from me.
Absolutely.
If he's making his 3.
I'll take 35%.
I mean, and this is the time. Like, listen. As far as
I just don't want 1 for 9s.
I'm
1 for 9s.
Willing to give you a pass on the rest of the game. All right, on the rest of the games, when the big fella, them two should never sit at the same time, which we said the other day. We're like, well, we kind of scratched our heads, like, why are they both on the bench here? You know what I mean? Like, so when the big fella goes to rest, Jimmy, do your thing, and I understand your thing isn't your thing anymore, but we need you to make a couple shots and the fucking play, like your old self when the big fella's sitting right there. That's a monster.
Yeah, at least get to the line if you're not making shots.
That's what I'm saying. It's 5 straight for him. All right, go from 7 to 12. Come on. 5 in a row for Jim.
All 5 starters in double figures as well for the Sixers. And Yang has 8 off the bench.
George is with an 8 spot off the bench. We'll take that from George.
Yeah.
Oh, that's big.
Absolutely.
8,
Absolutely big. We don't get a lot of scoring off the bench.
8 from him, 5 from Matisse, 2 from Shake, 2 from Dennis Reed.
Dennis Reed.
Dennis Rodman Reed does not have a rebound. In 8 minutes of play.
He's definitely had a couple fouls while trying to rebound as well. And I like Paul, but that,
We know you do. 2 and 8.
not a good one today.
2 and 8 minutes. So he's definitely going to find the whistle. You know.
Oh, fouls? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They were both on a guy getting a rebound over him and then him fouling. Like, that's what I'm saying. Box the fuck out, Paul.
Yeah, you're in there for your energy and the effort. So
yeah, you got to box the fuck out.
If you're behind a guy that's telling me that your that energy and effort isn't really working tonight.
Greg was saying that they also went to the Apex Academy, and then I had to look that up.
I would assume they went to not to Chester High.
They did not.
And that's not a shot at Chester High. I just would think that they were probably really good at basketball and went to like a academy type school.
We went to a prep. It says prep academy.
Yeah, prep school.
So
I was gonna say Malvern Prep, but then I was like, I don't know if they went all the way out to Malvern.
You know, on here it says Prep Charter in Philadelphia, PA.
Okay.
And also the Apex Academy in Pennsauken, which our boy John Scans, I think, was the AD there during that time.
That's got to be a foul, right? Okay.
About time.
Max Strus stinks. Get off the court.
So Nasty Nizzle, we still love you. Bad info. Unless that school's in Chester.
No. Well, I mean, they very well could be from Chester, though.
Yeah.
That very well could be where they're from.
Yeah, they are from Chester. Yes.
Yeah.
Just a short drive. That's some Philly boys.
Sixers
Unfortunately, they're not on the Sixers, so fuck them. All the way, Tyrese.
Good take. About time he got a
Is that 5 on Bam? Is that 5 on Bam?
That would be 5 on Bam if that's on Bam.
I think it is. I think it should be.
It's all right, Russ. I mean,
they call that on Tucker.
That would be 5 on Tucker.
We talk things
fine.
in distance, Russ. We hear you, buddy.
I guess it is on
That's all
Tucker.
we're asking for. I mean, we crucify Harden. So, you know, we want nothing more than put our foot in our mouth as well. So don't worry about it, Russ.
You're up 11 right now. Could be up 12 after this free throw. I don't think he needs to come in until it gets to 8. Or then I put him in with like 5 minutes ago if it continues from 5 to 12.
I think once it hits about 7, he's going to be in regardless.
Yeah, we were just trying to steal minutes, Chase. You know, we feel you. You know what I mean? But we thought, you know, at least from our opinion, was if we extend this, you know, the more time we get for the big fella. So it's at 12 now. I think we could have you get to the 7-minute mark if it stays here. You know, a little 4-0 run, then the horn sounds, in my opinion.
Yeah, exactly. Then you get a timeout and you get him in that way either. But the longer you have a double-digit lead, the longer you're sitting down. That's us. That's us.
Yes, sir.
Like you can get a bucket here, you can count another minute off the clock.
I mean, count me in as as a Doc hater. So I mean, I would love to throw some swords at him. You know what I mean? But I think this is the right move. You know, and this
knives out.
This is what I would do. This was what I would do if I was sitting in that seat. You know what I mean? As we extended it, the big fella keeps sitting next to me. Keep sitting next to me.
That's a foul. Yes, sir.
See if we can get to the 7-minute mark and steal 5 minutes of game time and really probably 15 minutes of actual time, you know?
Yeah, I agree. And then I think the longer you keep it double digits, the longer he sits right with you.
Yep, absolutely.
Because then it's a no need. It's no need.
Yep.
But I got no problem running them out there. You know, if it's 10 with, you know, I said like 7 minutes around there. You guys.
Yes. At 7, he's getting off the bench to me. Ready to go.
Yeah, originally before we extended, we thought about 8:30. You know, like Wilson, we were talking about 3 minutes.
8.5. Yeah, 8.5, 9. Yeah.
All right, then we extended it. Now we were talking about 7, and then all of a sudden this gets to 15 or 16. You can go to 6 or under.
You go to 5. Exactly.
Yeah.
Just say, hey, I'll see you game 5, buddy.
I mean, this goes to 20. You can just keep them on the bench.
Yeah, I'll see you
I'm
game
just saying. I don't think we're going to allow. I wouldn't if I was coach. At 7 minutes. All right, let's go. Plus, I want him to continue. I want him to play 36 minutes.
Yeah, well,
35, 36, just because he hasn't. He missed a week, so I want to keep his conditioning up.
That would have been it. That would have been it. That would have been it.
That's what I was just going to say. Like, as much as we love rest, and he's dealing with some injuries, we need him out there for a couple more minutes. They're ready to get that conditioning up. Agreed.
Yeah, absolutely. Keep the conditioning up.
That would have been a big 3 by Harden. Sixers up 12. Jimmy,
See, look, timeout right now. Yeah, I would put him in after the timeout.
That would be in. Up 12, he's in.
Yeah, he already took the warm up off.
Well, you can see Joel almost said to Harden, "You make that, I wasn't coming back in." As they walk by each other, gave a little smile because if he buries that 3, he's not coming back in. They were like, "All right," but I agree with you guys. I mean, at least he played 31. If he didn't come back in the game, it's still basketball 31, which is good. But I agree with you. I would like him to be, to get it back up to be around 35, right?
And
Doc said 36. It was the target going into tonight.
And kudos to that unit right there. Without the big fella from
good job right there.
From 4 to 12, that's a +8 without the MVP of the league. Don't worry about the voting. All right, that's listen. Kudos to that unit right there.
Absolutely, great job right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, on the plus
job well done.
On the plus conversation, Tyrese Maxey's a +17, Harden a +12, Joel +9, Harris +8, Danny +7, and Niang's +8. So, not that that really matters, but since we're talking pluses. And Butler he has 36. Had himself a flat out night. Joel.
Yeah, everyone else has been held in check though, so that's good, right? I feel like they're not making shots, which is huge, and we've been contesting a lot of them, especially for Tyler Herro, which is obviously the guy that they like to get going. So that's a good job by us. Last 2 games, we've done a really good job on Tyler Herro. Yeah,
4 for 11 Herro, 2 for 7 Oladipo. They're two big scorers off the bench, which essentially are starters minutes per se, right? Strus 1 for 4 from 3. Lowry 3 for 10, 0 for 6 from 3. It might be time to retire. Gabe Vincent 0 for 3 from 3. Herro 1 for 5 from 3. Oladipo.
Yeah, those guys are like 1 for 16. Those 3 guys, 3 or 4 guys that you mentioned.
Yes, they are struggling.
Ted, we won't be doing a show next game on Tuesday night, but there will be a post game, so there will be conversation after the fact.
That's going to be a massive game Tuesday. Well, knock on wood that we close this out, and that's going to be a massive game Tuesday. It's a massive game anyway, but massive game Tuesday. That's a game you got to come down and try to find a way. We'll talk about that in a minute. I'm not going to get ahead of myself. I know how things go around here. I'm not going to get ahead of myself.
Yeah. Still 7 minutes to go here.
I'm not going to get ahead of myself here.
Yeah, only up 12.
I've fought at that before. Okay, and seriously, I'll kill myself if they come back and lose this game. If I get ahead of myself, you guys don't have to worry about sending someone to kill me. I'll kill myself.
The A2D shanking of himself.
Seriously, I'll be like a samurai. Just take my life. Give yourself the little Z cut in the stomach there. Like a samurai that lost in battle.
It's self-inflicted.
19 bench points for the Sixers tonight, which is a lot when you talk about this, by the way.
Yes, it is.
Absolutely.
Obviously, when Niang's got 10, you're sort of setting yourself up, but you don't expect anything from Thibault. So 5, it's like a fucking huge win.
Hey, he hit a 3. I was amazed.
Yeah. All right, come on, get a good look.
Toby.
Get a good look.
Go to him.
Wow, tough shot.
God, they missed another 3. They're 5 for 31. It's incredible. It's incredible. Incredible shooting from
Miss
3.
it.
Oh, that one. There you go, Sweeps on kill.
Oh yeah, calm down, Sweeps.
Long two, 9-point game. Oladipo from 3.
I mean, I got to punch my own self in the dick.
Life of Philly sports fan. Anytime we feel comfortable.
My God, see,
Make that.
Sweeps, get a feel for your face and see
I
your.
love that. I love that.
George.
I love that. No one's getting a board. Throw that to him. Yes, sir. Max Strus, you bum. Get off the court.
No, he's going to make a 3 to win it now.
Why would we walk the other way? That's offensive.
Wait, they called that on Toby?
Oh my God.
Wait, what?
My God.
I tell you what, it's tough with the it's tough with the fucking mute on, but that's
not because I heard them. They just said that's 5 on Harris. That's all that's tough. They
that's
didn't get
brutal though. That's brutal.
Fuck, dude.
Oh my God, Toby got hit in the face. Is that not a flagrant? Oh my God, Toby, get up. This is not good. He looks to be in pain.
Bill Middlebrook would say he looks paralyzed.
Yeah, Bill's got a monster.
Is that not a hit to the head here? Hold on.
Billy's got a monster game tomorrow. Yeah, Jim.
Oh.
And it might not be the head. It's definitely the neck, though, right?
It's the head or neck area.
Yeah.
That's the NFL. That's the NFL.
I don't like being the guy that calls for a review. Like, gotta review that, but you gotta review that.
I'm gonna need you to spin that around. I'm gonna need you to spin that review around for us.
I mean, I'm just gonna say from the initial look right there. I mean, the Academy Award should go to Toby. I mean, like that's like Will Smith smacking you on stage right there. That looked like it was nothing.
Oh yeah, Toby, come on. Actually, on second look, it's worse than that. Toby, get off the court, please. I thought he was actually hurt for a second. Barely touched him.
Yep. Oh my.
Wow.
Throat's a tough place to get even a pinch. You know what I mean?
Way to sell that.
Yep. Look up picture for it right now.
That's fine. I'd be fine with it. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't cry on the ground. That was like a soccer injury right there.
I mean, he got elbowed, did he?
Yeah, on the other angle, it showed it a little better.
Little forearm.
But it still wasn't like it didn't look aggressive, but it's also slow motion. So I'll give it.
He's up. He's good. He's up and about. Walking with a purpose. He's good.
So I guess nothing happened there for us. Of course, guy gets slit, his throat slit.
I almost would have called a foul on him for embellishing.
It's 2022, so I understand everybody's coming at us for saying that he's faking, but
hit that.
Look like nothing.
Bang!
Wow,
bang!
Look like a play on. Oh, is that patented Jimmy?
Look at James.
I didn't like that shot one bit.
Not at all, but
we'll take
when it goes, we like it.
Oh my God, that was.
We want to close out on him.
Can we get a hand on Butler's face at some point? That'd be cool.
This doesn't go away tonight. He's just not going away. He's just not going
away. 8-point lead. What about 6.5 left?
38 for Jim.
5 left. 5:03.
5:03. Love a trade a basket here. Trade a basket with
love something here. Oh no! Oh my God!
Need it, Danny. Need it. No.
Oh, I thought he was stealing that, dude. I got nervous as fuck.
Here we go. Now I'm nervous.
Shit.
Well, how early are you?
Yeah, no.
He's in there.
Oh shit! Thank God they didn't call a foul right there. He walked. That should be a trap. They didn't call a foul?
Yep, they called a foul.
Shit. I was gonna say if they didn't call a foul. It should be a travel. He trapped, but that's not a travel. That's a travel.
Another and one.
That's a travel. He didn't even throw a fucking dribble down. Have we forgotten how you're supposed to play bad? I fucking hate the fact that they don't call travels in the NBA. I hate it. I hate it. You have to dribble the basketball. It's part of it's the best part of the game. It's the biggest part of the game. He just took 3 steps without dribbling the ball right there.
Only up 5, boys. Hold on, Allah.
Shit. It's unfucking real.
Up 12. Actually,
there's a woman with a bedazzled mask on front row. All the way.
A boy. Had a boy.
Oh, James out here playing. James out here playing tonight.
Tom's way ahead of me. Yeah, Tom's way ahead of me. That's bullshit. They got to change the channel. Come back in.
Come back. Little English for Jamesy.
James out here playing tonight.
I can't give that wide open. Jesus.
Oh, wow. It didn't go.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Maxey
Tyrese is down, man. He looks like he's all right. Hopefully. Yeah, he's all right.
I mean, maybe check on him, ref.
Ooh, have a day. Nothing?
Oh, no way.
What?
I feel like Oladipo hit him first, no?
The dreaded knee? The referee knee? Hey,
That was a pretty good play, actually.
Call.
Oladipo's pretty good on defense.
Call.
Yeah, it was pretty good, yeah.
Right.
He ain't making that. Let him shoot that.
Good day, Toby.
Shit. 5-point game, 3.5 left.
I'm going to go away. As expected.
Yeah.
As advertised.
Can't get rid of him. He check.
Is Teddy ahead of us? Let's hope so.
I'll pick
You
up.
know, I think that was
Now you gotta
when
go. Now we
he
gotta
hit
go.
that three.
Was that a couple minutes ago?
Yeah, when he hit the throw. Let's go. Maybe he is. Maybe he is.
Maybe.
Harden.
Let's go.
Teddy,
James Harden.
Yo,
James Harden out here. James Harden gonna make me like him.
Teddy,
Playoff James.
James Harden gonna make me like him.
Teddy,
Playoff James.
you at the game? Teddy, are you at the game? That guy was 2 minutes ahead of us. Fucking tell me what tomorrow's lottery's gonna be. Fucking fantastic.
Fucking James Stradamus over there. What's going on?
Fucking Teddy. Ted 1, Ted 2, Ted 3. Let's go.
Playoff James. 28. 5 for 9 from 3. Let's freaking go.
A couple big. First off, not even that, Tommy. Those are just monster threes at the end of shot clocks right there. And 2 of them in the last 3 minutes. Monster threes.
Monster threes is right.
Monster threes.
And listen, that's the guy you traded for.
I mean, that's why. Yeah, that's why you make the trade. That's why you make the deal.
28, 9, and 7 is the guy you trade for. I mean, we still got to close this game out. You got plenty of basketball left to play here, but that's the guy you traded for. And a huge force. We talked about him in the second half. He had 13 in the second quarter alone, had 15 after the third. Now he's got 28. So
let's go, James.
Do the math. That's a great fourth quarter. Great fourth quarter. Jesse says vintage James.
2 seconds left on the shot clock right there.
And Wells, that's one he didn't. There was no dribble involved in that one either.
No, yeah.
He's not a big maker of the
standstill jumper. No, he's not. Yeah,
spot up shooter. Yeah, he likes to do the.
I mean, monster fourth quarter from him right now. 13 on 4 of 7.
Let's get a stop, boys. Let's get a stop.
Yeah, big possession here. Big defensive possession. Big defensive possession.
Oh my God!
Oh, you're calling that foul right there? Come on!
It's such a bad call. When the guy that's going a little out of control, I hate that call.
It's my biggest pet peeve with the NBA, honestly, is the inconsistencies in their calls. I know it's tough. Don't get me wrong. Listen, they're the best athletes in the world. Okay, it's running and jumping. The whole fucking game is running and jumping. But I would like to see a little more consistency with the NBA referees. I understand it's very tough and it's very fast, but come on now. It's fucking at least be consistent.
No, you're right. If you're keeping track at home, Jimmy Butler going for 40. If you're just joining us, make sure you hit that like and subscribe. And that is his 40th right there. Yeah, Sixers up 7, 250 to go. Sorry, up 6, 250 to go here in the fourth. And we're counting it down here at the Wells Fargo. So need a bucket.
Need a bucket. Love a bucket. Need a bucket. Love a bucket.
Yep. Need a penny. Leave a penny.
Hey, take a penny. Leave a penny. Oh, gotta get a shot off. Oh, that's not a good possession. That is not a good possession.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
You guys are
thank God. We love him shooting. I like him shooting threes, though. That's fine.
Yeah, well, with 40 points, I would I don't like him shooting. Period.
I hear you, but if he's shooting, I'd rather him shoot threes. He's about 17% on the year from three.
My booty got tight.
Granted, he's a lot better in the playoffs. He's been a lot better. Come on, James.
6 for 34 there.
Come on, James. Get a bucket here. Get
Good
that
rebound,
out.
Joe.
What a board. What a board. Bring it out, Joe. That a boy.
Pull it
That
out.
boy. That a boy. That a
Pull
boy.
it out.
Reset.
Yeah.
Get him the ball. Get him the ball.
We got 15 triples. That's
Let's
our-
go.
Let's
Let's
go. Bang.
Let's go here.
Good pass, Tyrese.
That's our recipe. We got 15 triples. They got 6. Let's go. Out tough them. Huge.
Yes.
Get on the glass. Let's go, big fella. Yes, sir. Game 5, gentlemen. We're all tied up.
Whoa.
Hey, Nick.
Whoa. Let's pump the brakes. Let's hit a shot here first. Hit a shot right here. Step back here. We love it. It's a foul.
Oh, he's on fire.
He's on fire.
Let's go.
NBA Jam style.
Let's go.
NBA Jam style. He's on fire.
It was directed.
I saw the flames on the ball.
It was directed to the
I
universe.
saw the flames on the ball.
Let's go, game 5, baby.
31 for Harden.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
Wow. Am I a James Harden guy now? Am I a James Harden guy now? I feel like the John Travolta.
You are.
Am I a James Harden guy now?
Huge.
We got a commercial with John Moran. He's not even playing the next game.
He's out. Yeah, he's out.
Man.
Fucking this commercial. He's not even playing.
Let's go. Wow.
6.
Dude, that was, I almost thought he got fouled on that last one right there.
Yeah. 6.
That was crazy. Let's go, Brett Wyatt. Let's go. Let's
That
go,
playoff
Brett.
We're going to keep doing this every time he makes a 3. Is that playoff, James? Is that you,
6.
buddy?
I almost feel like we got to watch every game together now. I got to call out of work.
6.
We got to do this every game.
6.
Just the 3 of us. Everybody else is fired.
6 triples, and that was our 16th, which continues our theme of, listen, we got to make anywhere from 12 to 16 triples, all right?
Oh, yeah, we got hit shot. I mean, James has been, what a monster fourth. What a monster fourth for James Harden.
Welcome.
With a good defender on him, too. With a good defender on him.
That's your Philadelphia homecoming. He is coming out party. This was his
It is. I tell you what, they better be doing splits for him tonight at the strip clubs. Let's go, splits for James.
Yeah, of course we're going to have to steal a road win, Marquise, but we'll talk about that one.
Yeah, we can talk about that bridge when we get to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, don't take our buzz away, bro.
Wow, Max Strus just hit a 3 from the parking lot. Could have done without that. Especially after Sweeps anointed the game 5. Here we go. Just don't turn it over here. Come on. Oh my God. It's a foul. Yes.
Whew. Got a little rough there.
A little edgy.
What are we doing? Why are you hanging around the fucking half-court line? See you later, Strusy. Nah. Hey. Goodbye. Yeah, Eagle Slayer, he has. Get it all out now. Go to cheerleaders, go to Delilah's, do whatever you got to do. You get
fucking Gold Club, dude. He can call me right now. I'll take the car. I've had a couple.
Hey, get it in now, James. Because you get back into South Beach, we need you to lock in. All right, need you to lock in for game.
Oh, a little shit talking between Joe and fucking Jimmy right there going on. I think I like it.
JoJo, don't remember you said fuck your mask. It's 2-2, boy. It's 2-2, motherfucker.
Well, you better. Yeah, he said fuck your mask because he wished the mask didn't come back. They tested the hammer on it. They tested the hammer on it. They knew he was going to play. Oh my goodness! What an answer! You were dead in the water. And the return of the mask. They're woken this whole city up. We're all woke up now. Everybody's awake.
Phantom of the JoJo. Let's go.
Brand new series.
76ers.
10, 9, 8, you're 76. They're not even found. They're letting it happen. We love it.
Have your dunk. Have your dunk. We'll see you in South Beach.
We love it. Hey, it's a 3-game series now, boys. It's a 3-game series now. Let's go. You got to go win one. You got to go win one on the road. Fucking, it's nut up. It's nut up time. It's fucking nut up time.
You got 2 in third place with an asterisk. No.
Hey, a series don't start until a team wins a game on the road. Guess what? Series hadn't started yet.
But yeah, it helps.
Let's go.
It helps when the MVP plays. That's why I'm feeling extra special. You know what I mean? If we drop games 1 and 2 and the big fella played, you know what I mean? I'm feeling extra spicy, right? Now that he's back.
Little spicy delight.
Let's go.
I'll block that.
Wow, you're shooting that one,
I love the block there.
Huh, Gabe?
I'll tell you what else we love. We love a cover. Let's go. We love a cover.
24. Double pressure. Double catch.
Fucking go.
All tied at 2, boys. Heading to Miami for Game 5 Tuesday night.
It's a 3-game series.
7 for 35. The Miami Heat shot from 3.
Best 3-point shooting team in the league. Ha!
As we made 16.
Spo.
We tightened the rebound difference. We only lost by 1 rebound.
We're fine with that. If we can keep it within a couple. Listen, we've been getting out rebounded all fucking year. If we can keep it close. We're all right.
Yep.
And listen, spread out scoring sweeps. I mean, Harden with 31.
Joel was 24. We had 1 turnover in the 4th because we had 15, I think, when Will's asked. We ended with 16. So I think, obviously that
beautiful. Yes, we did.
Like a clean 4th right there.
James had a monster 4th. I mean, absolutely coming out party for James Harden tonight. Yep. Monster 4th quarter. 3 monster 3s, clutch time 3s with the shot clock running down. I mean, you can't ask for more.
No,
James Harden making me a fan tonight. All right, let's go. Yep. Let's fucking go.
AKA Dagger Soup. You know what I mean? 3.
Oh, Dagger City.
3 monsters. Yep.
Yeah, and the big thing about the whole
40 minutes. Joe played 38. Maxey 42. Toby 35. Our 4 big boys played 35 plus minutes. Right? Enjoy yourself. Get in the hot tub. Get a little ice there. Call up Deshaun Watson. Get yourself a nice little masseuse. Right? And get ready to get on that plane.
Head to Delilah's. Go to the gold room. Whatever you're feeling tonight. The world's your oyster tonight. Whatever you're feeling. And then tomorrow? You lock in. Yeah,
what I'll say about this is the scoring was spread out well too. I mean, Harden with 31 to lead the way. Embiid with 24, Maxey with 18, Green with 11, Harris with 13, and then Niang with 10. So you had 6 players in double digits.
God love that.
16 threes. You played tremendous.
You got 5 out of teams.
I'll tell you right now, Tommy. You tell me
we won a game where a guy went off for 40 against you, right? I mean,
6 guys in double digits. We'll win every game. If you tell me we're going to get 6 guys in double digits, we'll win every one of them games. We'll win every game with 6 guys in double digits. Every game.
Versus Miami.
Against anybody. We get 6 guys in double digits because normally Joel scores 30. All right? And James is going to give you 20. So if we're getting 6 guys in double digits, we're winning that game. You mark that down.
Well, you win a game 2 tonight with a guy going for 40 against you.
Yeah, you gotta love that.
That also makes you feel a little steelish, right? Guy goes for 40.
And Jimmy played really well tonight.
I know they shot bad from 3, but you saw a guy go for 40 against you, and he shot great. I mean, he was 13 for 20 from the field. So overall, he shot great, and you still find a way to win that basketball game again. Listen, I'm feeling great. I know you guys are feeling great. Everybody out there in the chat should be feeling great. If you're feeling great, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Stay with us. All right, stay with us. Stay with us. Game 5 right around the corner. It's obviously must win. This one was the tied at 2. That's obvious.
Yeah, 5's not really a must win, but it's a game you want to go steal, you know?
Well, 5 to me is must winish because the way I look at it is I changed the whole I just changed this whole series. Like I just put dynamite and blew up this whole series because you were up 2-0 and I went and won 3 in a row versus you. That's a whole different mindset. Now they got to come back to Philly for game 6, right? And now I have 2 games to win 1 game, right? That's the difference. That's why game 5 is so important because now it's 2 games to win 1. I got a little bit. I'm a little house more money-ish than the other way around. Obviously,
It's tough with 5 being on the road though. I hear you. Obviously, that's ideal. That's ideal.
But they also haven't seen us on the road with the big fella, and that's where I think
I agree. It's going to be a tough game. Listen, it's a game you got to batten down the hatches. It's going to be a balls. Who's got the bigger nuts game? Okay, it's going to be a physical game, and it's a game you got to go out there and you got to take it from them. Okay, they're going to be at home. They're going to be favored. You got to go take it from them. They're not going to give it to you. You got to go take it. If you can go take it, then guess what? You probably win Game 6 and win the series.
And there's a decent chance that the Miami Heat win Game 5. And I still think.
Seriously, that's what I was going to say, Tom. If they do, I love to see us battle. I don't want to see us getting blown out. But if we do lose, hey, then you go take Game 6 at home, and then it's one game for your life. Let's go. And
I mean, I had Sixers in 7, so I felt like this was going 7.
I very well could.
So, and I think it's going 7 now. Now I could change my mind a little bit. You win Game 5, obviously, but I still think they're tough. They're not going to let you win 4 in a row. I mean, that's how I look at it. I think they're too tough to allow you to win 4 in a row.
Well, then they probably get the Game 5. Then I would think.
Well,
right?
that would be 3 in a row. They wouldn't. But
so you think they're going to win on our court if we take a 3-2 lead?
No. Well, yes. But I did tell my dad this. I said if they win the night, I think they win all. I think we rattle all 4 in a row. Like I think we did. Boom, boom, because you don't know what just hit you. And that's one of them. Because you don't know what hit you. Now it's talking with my chest out. They took care of us at home, so I don't want to. I'm not trying to act like the Miami Heat aren't a damn good basketball team. I just know how good we are with the big guy.
I tell you what. To me, it's if we win Tuesday, you can write this bitch down at 6, in my opinion. Tuesday's the game. I think we'll win at home. Tuesday's the game. And understandably, we could definitely lose Tuesday. Okay, I get that. But if we do lose Tuesday, then I think we're going to talk. Then I think we're talking Game 7, and for all the marbles. If we lose Tuesday, I think we're talking Game 7 because I think we're definitely going to win at home.
I agree with you. Especially if you can figure out, if you can repeat and figure out this formula, all right, which got us here. Like we've talked about it all year. Like they don't have any stars. Like Jimmy is their star, and we love Jimmy.
Yeah. People think Bam's a star. He's not a star.
Top 15 anymore. You know what I mean? He's not top 10, not top 15 anymore. Right? Well, we love Jimmy. Right? Their supporting cast is what made them the number 1 seed.
They're the sleeping guy.
And they're so sorry. And they're so deep. You know what I mean? So when you get the guard play, let Jimmy do him. You can let even Bam do him. If you can hold the other guys went 2 for 20 from 3. All right, their little 4-man guard combo that they had going on. So obviously you expect them to to shoot better at home. I'm not saying that we can have we can repeat that formula, right? But if you can let Jimmy do Jimmy, right? If you stop the supporting cast from killing you, you're going to win. That's just the bottom line.
I'm in full agreement with you, Sweeps. And obviously, like you said, you kind of let Jimmy do Jimmy, and you let Bam, especially with Joe playing, you let Bam do Bam because it's going to be tough buckets for him with Joe inside. Regardless, I feel like Bam had a couple dunks tonight that were obviously easy. Besides that, Bam had a lot of tough buckets tonight. He's going to be under a lot of pressure with Joe on him. We know that. So I like our chances there. You know what I'm saying? I really like our chances there.
I think this is the most important thing.
He's going to come back and have a better game. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I think this is the most important thing when you talk about what just happened in this series. What happened in this series when Joe came back, they tried their best to take him away. What just happened tonight is, and especially in this fourth quarter, James Harden going off in this fourth quarter just changed how they got to go about their strategy big time now. Big time.
That's all.
Now they do that. They can't hone in just on Joel Embiid now because Maxey can score on them, and now we just gave you another option that, like, is that the Harden from Houston? Now they got to wonder if that's the Harden from Houston after what they just watched tonight.
Dude, 100%, buddy, 100%. And that's all we've been asking this whole time. Not necessarily the volume of it, right? All we asked from James was, hey, man, listen, if you're not that guy anymore, but you still got to play that role, right? You still, in my eyes, you got to fake it till you make it, right? All the greats, they either got old and people told him they were washed, never lost that swagger. And I feel that he went through a fucking period where he lost that fucking swagger. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to. Listen, if it's not there, then just fucking, hey, play the part. Put the fat suit on and fucking play the part. And then they got to come out to you. And they got to, you got to believe in yourself there, fucking Beard. All right? That's all we're saying, man. Like, I felt like he just, there was a time where maybe it was a month or a month and a half where, he lost confidence. And he lost that, being the dude that walked in the gym that thought he was the best dude in the gym. You know what I mean? Whether
biggest dick in the locker room.
you are anymore or not, you got to believe you're the fucking catch me out. Right?
Absolutely, Sweeps. First off, it starts within, and everybody knows it. If you don't believe it, who the fuck does? I mean, that's 100%. So, look, James, what a game from James tonight. I can't ask for more. It was spectacular, and I totally agree. It's definitely going to make them at least think about doubling Joel less, and helping out on James, which only helps us going into Game 5. So let's go. This is a put up or shut up Game 5. This is a take their will Game 5, Tommy. Like you just said. First off, in my opinion, if we win Game 5, you can count it down. We're definitely going to win Game 6 because if you win Game 5, you take their life from them. Basically, you're going to take their heart from them.
Well, listen, I got a guy. I love saying this. I got a guy who fought lions, came back with a broken orbital, came back with a torn ligament in his hand. All right, if that doesn't fucking tell you to check your fucking beanbag at the door, nothing will. And that's what happened in this series.
Check your
That's
pulse.
what happened.
Check
That's
your
what winners do. I've never witnessed a player in this city want to win so goddamn bad that it's more important than anything. It's more important than next year. It's more important than the next contract. All right. Hey, that's what you teach your kids. If you got a kid old enough to watch this, show him this man. Show him how this man will fight through adversity. He hasn't won it all, hasn't cut nets, and I get all that. All right, but it's gotten better as a player too. And the comeback when he doesn't have to, when nobody would say a peep about him not coming back with a freaking broken face. Nobody would say a word about it. Nobody would be like, why can't he play with it? What's the problem? What Joel Embiid soft? Nobody would say a word. All right, this is what a man's man does. This is why him and the little pussycat would have never worked out. They would have never worked out. Because one guy wants it so goddamn bad. All right? Let's fucking go. Let's go. It's everything we wanted in a player. Everything. If it doesn't work out when it's all said and done and his career's over here, then guess what? It didn't work out. But if there was a player to root for, if there's a player to believe in, if there's a player to fucking rally around, it's this guy. This guy changed the whole series just stepping on the court. Broken face. Teams are scared to drive the lane, scared to go up for layups. Changed the whole game. Bam had 24 and 25 the first two games, right? I think he had 10 in game 3 or 8.
He might have had 8. He might have had 8. I think you know what he had in game 3? He had triple single. He had triple single in game 3. People love triple doubles. They don't love triple singles.
Yeah.
I look like an all-star games 1 and 2, and it's like, you just say, you're just a rotational guy. Game 3. He's rotational.
No, what's crazy is that he is an all-star. It's that Joel's that good. That's all it is.
Yeah, Bam's good.
Bam Adebayo is an all-star, but he ain't Joel Embiid. That's all it is. That's all it is. It's like we said the whole time. That's why I love when people try to tell me how good Bam Adebayo is. Bam Adebayo, good player. He's a good player.
Yeah, really good player.
But he's not. He ain't a superstar. He's a good player. He's not a superstar. You know why you know that? Because when superstars play, you see that he's not a superstar.
Absolutely. But notice what we did both games too.
Like Jimmy Butler's a superstar. Jimmy Butler's got problems off the court. Jimmy Butler's a superstar. You see that.
What we did in game 3 and game 4 is, if you notice, in the first quarter of both of them games, Joel Embiid imposed his will. In both quarters, I think he scored 15 tonight in the first, and I think he had
at least 13 for sure. At least 13.
11, I believe he had like 11 in game 3 in the first. So right away in both those games, it was hey, impose it, and then everybody else works from him. Right? They change up. Right? They scheme to stop him, and now everybody else steps up. Listen.
I feel like that's how we should always play, though, Tommy. 100%.
We don't give credit.
Always go inside first. Always inside.
We don't give credit to the coach here one bit. But I'll give a little bit of credit to Doc for fighting back in this series right now, because it's like everybody wants to be critical when we lose. Well, let's praise.
I'll tell you what, his rotation's been tight the last 2 games. I'll give him that.
I
feel like we like to give Doc a lot of shit
Yeah,
But
rightfully
his rotation's been very, very rightfully so. But his rotation's been tight, and he's been good. He's been good with timeouts. I think he's been good. I think he's been good, really good at home. Now, he wasn't great on the road, but I'm going to give him a pass because Joel wasn't there, and I understand he was scuffling and trying to figure a couple of things out, trying to look for points. He was trying to look for points. Really, that's what we got Furkan in. We got guys in the game that normally don't play because he was looking for points. I get that, but since Joel's been back in, he's coached a lot better, which I like. I like to see. I like that going into Game 5. So let's go here. It's all about Game 5 to me. If you can win this Game 5, the series is over.
Yeah, no.
You don't win Game 5. I'm not saying that they win the series if you don't win Game 5. But if you win Game 5, the series is over. So let's go. This is a monster. This is a coach your ass off game, Doc. And this is a fucking show up, nuts on the table game, boys. Let's go.
Yep. And that's why I said I've always said that in all the sports, that's what I love about the acronyms in March Madness. The most outstanding player. Right, because there's a difference between an MVP and most outstanding, and I look at that in all the four majors. All right, and that's if you watch this fucking Sixers team, we try to tell you. People want to say you're homers and stuff. I don't care about numbers. Nerds, save your shit. We told you 100 times that Joker's a good player. Spelling Bee's fantastic. John Morant's fantastic.
Yeah, they're all really good.
Steph is fantastic. This dude's the MVP, hands down. It's not even close what he did this year. Well, and it doesn't matter if we ended up in a 4 seed. The other dude taking his ball and leaving, being a fucking baby, and all that atmosphere, and just absolutely taking his team on his back. And we see how we are without him. It's like night or day. I told you guys the other day, without him, we're almost like the Pistons. You know what I mean? We got a couple good players. You got to, not that bad, but you know what I mean? You got your
Pistons might be better.
Yeah, you got your 1 year player, Maxey and Cade Cunningham, and then you got your other guys. And,
hey, Jeremy Grant's fucking James Harden. Yeah, I got you.
That's what this guy does, and that's all we've been saying all along. And, to Tom's point about being a warrior, you know what I mean? Like the haters, I love when I read that somewhere else the other day. It was cracking me up. I had no fucking clue what he was talking about. He's like, well, if he was a warrior, he would have put the mask on and played game 1 and 2. Hey, asshole, he had a concussion.
Yeah.
So he wasn't even cleared. Okay, it killed him that he couldn't play games 1 and 2. Couldn't wait to get back for game 3. As soon as he cleared concussion protocol, it was a no doubter. Right? Give me that thing, and I'm going to fucking play with it. Right, that's why he had a double thing going on. It wasn't just a broken orbital; it was a concussion / orbital. You know what I mean? So
yeah, and the concussion protocol dictates 5 days, I believe, right?
It doesn't prove anything to anybody. But we knew it all along, and the national media, should see it now. If they haven't fucking seen it already, you know what I mean? And, what this guy does, for this basketball team, and what this guy does. On a basketball court, his presence.
I mean, he's awesome.
His presence changes our whole team, and his presence changes the whole game. That's it. Period. Not even he doesn't change. He doesn't make us better. His presence changes the whole game.
Absolutely.
That's a guy. That's a superstar. A guy that can change it on both ends and make the other team scramble and try to figure shit out. Not only making your team better, right, but to make the other team fucking scramble and fucking look like horseshit.
Absolutely, Sweeps.
Yeah.
And like we said, the other guys that are up for the award, they do the same thing. Yeah, they're all the same type of players. They're all monster superstars. Everything's focused on them. They still get theirs. They're that kind of good players. It's just that this year, in our opinion, Joel's the MVP.
Yeah.
I mean, and if you ask the players, I feel like most of the players would agree. And that's how I would look at it. I understand that Joker didn't miss a game, and that maybe the press might vote him as MVP, but I don't give a fuck. And again, I don't give a fuck whether he wins it or not. I'd like Joel to win it just to have that little feather in his cap, but it doesn't matter to me if he wins it or not. I'd rather win in the playoffs than win MVP. But I still think that he should he should rightfully win MVP. Yes,
something he deserves. But he'll tell you that he would trade playoff wins and get a chance to get into the finals as opposed to throwing the MVP trophy in the dumpster. You know what I mean? So, but it's something I think he deserves.
Absolutely. First off, if they give the MVP to Joker, they're gonna have to go give it to him in where the fuck's he from? I don't even know. Somewhere out there, Eastern Europe. He's somewhere out there.
Serbs.
They're gonna have to get it to him out there because he's not in the playoffs.
Yeah,
they're gonna have to go give it to him out there.
Absolutely. So, guys, a game changer. Guys, one of a generational a big man. You know what I mean? Like, you can count on your finger, you can count on your hands how many generational big men have played this game. And I know people, like said, well, it's still got to play out. It doesn't have to play out. You know what I mean? To catch up to the other guys, the guys are, the immortal big men. Yes, he's got some work to do. Right. But as far as skill set and toughness and overall, ability to carry his team, absolutely. You know what I mean? Like, he's nipping at those guys' heels. Right. But as far as everything else that those guys, in their team goals, you know what I mean? You're talking about, Wilt and Bill Russell.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying, and Akeem.
But you're right, though.
Common theme.
You're right, though.
Guys, they've all cut down the nets. You know what I mean? So that's what he's chasing, and that's why he wants to win so bad.
Yeah, he's young. He's young.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
He's young. But you're 100% correct in terms of just his the way he plays the game and his skill level. He's a generational type player.
Yep.
That's what he is. That's just what he is. And everybody knows it. It's not that people don't know this. Everybody knows it. Generational type player.
I want to get the miracle, and I don't want to get ahead of ourselves at all. But I just want to bring it up. Forget championship for a second. Just it would be such a basketball god's way of like just F you into that guy and the Nets, obviously, for them not to get out of the first round, even though he didn't play. I get it. But just for us to get past the second round. Right? Like, forget championship. For us just to get past the second round, it'd be the basketball gods like giving us a little something for getting this guy out of town. Like, maybe he was the whole reason we never got out of the second round, right? Maybe it was him. Maybe it was all him, right? I'm hoping that's the case. And we can get out of the second round. Because I don't even want to talk about Nets and cutting them down and all that stuff. Let's get out of the second round first before we get crazy with that. But in terms of getting out of the second round, hopefully the whole reason we didn't was because of that guy. Jesse, thanks for the super chat, brother. He says, I appreciate you guys coming on tonight. Great show. Thanks, Jesse.
Thanks, Jess.
We appreciate you becoming an A2D member. You've been one for a minute over on YouTube. And anybody else,
I love that.
You become a member, $9.99 a month. The link is pinned right in our description on this show. So you can just go in the description, become a member, $9.99 a month. You get daily plays from Willie Vegas down below, and you get Nate Moss giving you picks on the weekends as well. And you get into our contest and our giveaway contest and all that fun stuff. So, and we see it faster in the chat. And the bigger thing is, you help us. You're helping us grow. If you enjoy what you're listening to, it's an easy way to say, hey, Tom, how can I help? You know what? $10 a month helps. I mean, YouTube takes 5 of it, but $10 a month helps.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, honestly, it's a great way to support.
Huge way to support.
And we love to try to get you some money if we can, I know Nate's out there making money, so just latch on. I'll try to get you some daily money when I can. It's been rough recently.
Well, that's the ups and downs.
I had a good one the other night, though. I gave out good picks the other night, so I hope people did win some money the other night because I gave out it's all about the pitchers. You know how it is, Tommy. You got to hit the pitchers. Daily fantasy baseball. It's all about pitching. If you don't give the right pitchers out, you're fucked. Gave the right ones out the other night, so I hope people were on board.
That's a win, brother.
Hey,
that's a win.
I'm plugging my charger here. A little juice.
I feel like should I get like another shot as a celebratory win shot?
Dude, you took the words out of my mouth. I went upstairs.
Oh, I love where your head is.
Got a Jim Beam orange. Celebratory, fourth quarter rally, and now we celebrate with this.
So hold on, wait, I gotta say something, Swoops, and I've been meaning to say this for years now, but so you buy all airplane bottles, don't you?
Oh yeah,
because you always got airplane bottles. I fucking love that. I really do. I don't know why I don't buy big bottles. I got pour them in glasses. I just pound an airplane bottle. I should just start doing that. I don't know what I feel like. I don't know. I feel like it's almost a life hack. We can say hashtag this fucking life hack. Nick Sweeps Delgado life hack. Just buy airplane bottles. What are you doing with yourself? Just buy airplane bottles. All right, let me go fill up.
That's great. And Tom was going good there, so I hope I didn't miss anything. All right, I had to.
I don't know what I was saying. Oh, just that I think, maybe the whole reason we didn't get through the second round was because of the loser in Brooklyn and getting that, the basketball gods give us something, right? Especially when we least expect it, right? Because if you lead up to this series, we talked about the year the Eagles made their run, right? We had a lot of conversations. Sometimes the curses and the getting over humps ends when you're like, I don't think this team's good enough, right? Fair. And then when you lose Joel prior to a series that is already going to be tough with them, that you're like, oh man, hey, we're done. And we all sort of took our foot off the gas, right? We did a show, and me and you talked about it, Sweeps last Sunday. Just about, okay, I mean, maybe if Maxey goes for 40, you steal one. Like unrealistic ways of stealing one, right?
Sure. You had to shock the world last week. I mean, like I said, you were trying to give the blueprint and the diagram how it could happen. All the while, we were just crossing our fingers. You know what I mean? That's all. You know what I mean? It wasn't like, you were, standing on top of, Willie Penn's statue and guaranteeing a split. You know what I mean? Like you were trying to find ways to, can we get a split? Because this would be unbelievable. All right. And that's just, and in reality, that's when we brought it back to reality. And we said, and I said to you, and you understood the same thing. Like, hey, we're on the road. That's the one positive. You know what I mean? Had we been home and the big fellow broke his face, and then and we were worried. You know what I mean? But on the road, it's not time to panic. You know what I mean? Especially if we get him back for game 3. And I just didn't know what kind of shape he was going to be in, or if he was going to be able to play. That's why, I had the prediction I had. And like I said, I'm in the business of loving being wrong. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of guys that, that they get on air and a lot of ego guys and they want to be right. And I'm not saying that, to me, I don't give a flying fuck. You know what I mean? I'm going to tell you, I mean, I love being wrong, especially when it, comes to Philadelphia teams.
Yeah, everybody's wrong enough when you talk sports. So even the smartest sports savants are wrong plenty. But but that's the point. Like I think when you get over humps and get over stuff, it sort of happens when you least expect it. And maybe this is a time where we least expected it. We're down 0-2. Yeah, we're getting them back, but like you said, what is he? What is he? Not even in shape wise. What is he physically? Right? I mean, he's dealing with injuries, and to be able to get him back and win 2 in a row.
One more shot to the head, not necessarily an elbow or anything flagrant, you know what I mean? But just, a hard foul, maybe a common foul where the hand continues. But I guess anytime you get hit in the head, it would be flagrant. But let's just, that's even that. It was, you hold your breath every play. We were, you hold your breath, especially being down 0-2. And that's the only reason why I said, listen, I don't know. It felt like it was over. And, even with him coming back, it was still up in the air for game 3. And like I said, couldn't be more happy. Couldn't be more happier to be wrong.
I'm right with you, Sweeps. I said Heat in 6, and I mean I was under the impression that we would be so lucky to have him back in game 3, and it was almost like a pipe dream. Then once they started saying like, oh, it's better than before, it's not going to require surgery, all this, that, and the other thing, I started getting my hopes up, obviously. But I mean, it's been much better than I've expected, even besides that. So. I mean, let's just keep it going. Let's keep it going. No reason to stop now.
No, absolutely. And the biggest thing was the concussion, because it's so unpredictable. It's such a thing that we didn't really have to deal with when we were younger. I understand they occurred, and I'm not. This is not making this about generations. I'm just saying, like, it's just very, it's something that's really come to the forefront, in these last 15 years and all of them 4 majors. You know what I mean? Like how, the dangerous, and how dangerous it is. And we know it was, you know what I mean? We didn't understand it being from a different generation, you know what I mean? And so now with all the protocols, you know what I mean? So, and we just that's where I was more worried about. Like I knew that he could deal with the face part, you know what I mean? Not saying that it was comfortable. He had worn it before. So that I didn't, that we weren't really worried about. It was just about, the concussion. It could go either way, you know what I mean? Like it's just so finicky, you know what I mean? Such a finicky thing where, we understand the seriousness of it. But you just don't know, when is it going to come back again? One hit, Justin Morneau, you know what I mean? The guy
Justin Morneau, Justin fucking Morneau.
The guy couldn't play baseball anymore, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, literally,
headache.
He never came back, right? He would have problems with the sun, I think, and stuff. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. And obviously, all the, now we see all the people that have the CTE after they pass and everything that's happened, especially with the football players, with the suicides. So it's crazy. It's crazy. The concussions are worrisome.
Yeah.
You don't want a concussion.
Nope.
Avoid concussions if you can.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Jesse, I agree with this one. I mean, if Herro doesn't shoot the lights out, Heat aren't beating anyone. I agree. I mean, that's a big part of their recipe. That's not.
Yeah, I'm surprised Duncan Robinson doesn't get in anymore, right? Does he not play no more?
I'm just going to ask you, where the fuck is that dude? And if they don't want him, release him. We'll take him.
Yeah, I was going to say, he hits an open jumper. I'll take him. I was going to say the same thing because I know he's healthy. He's definitely healthy.
Where is he?
He played in the last series.
You know what I think they think part of the reason is?
He can't play defense?
Well, him and Herro can't play defense. Us better. So the fact that if they're not stroking both, like you really get beat up defensively with them. But still, I mean, there's 10 minutes, 15 minutes of a game. I can find Duncan Robinson time without Tyler Herro on the court too.
I mean, Gabe Vincent has time.
Yeah, he's the creator of Eric Spoelstra, the smartest coach of all time. You can't figure that out because he's better than Gabe Vincent.
Dynamite job.
I was gonna say two first names. Two first names can take a seat for Duncan Robinson. Duncan Robinson, who almost has 2 first names, can play over him.
Great job.
He almost has 2 last names, actually. Duncan Robinson.
Great drop in by both of us. He played 10 minutes, was 1 for 6, 0 for 4 from 3. Pretty sure old Dunkarooski can do that in the corner. He can sit in the corner and do that.
Yeah. Duncan Robinson. I'm putting the guy with 2 last names over the guy with 2 first names. I'll tell you that.
He even played. Oh, you probably means 2 minutes for the series because he didn't even play tonight.
Yeah, Duncan, but he played in the last series a little bit. So I don't know. To me, I would again. I'm fine with them not playing him because I think that's a guy that can knock down an open jumper.
Yeah,
and I've seen it before on their run to the finals. He was hitting jumpers.
Yeah.
Granted, it was an open gym with no one the fuck in it, but. Still was hitting jumpers.
All right, Wills. Cheers to a great win.
Everything's an asterisk from that year, in my opinion. The Lakers didn't win shit.
What up, Jonas? Cheers to a great win.
What up, Jonas?
What up, Jonas? Joe said he thinks he played 2 minutes the entire playoffs. Oh, he might. I think he did play some time.
No, first round series, I think he played a little bit. But he might. You might be right.
That's what we figured.
The genius Eric Spoelstra. I mean, you just can't find time for him. Like if I'm a Heat fan, I'm wondering why I'm paying this guy $90 million. Now I understand that, and we understand as a basketball guy that hey, it's not ideal to have Tyler Herro and Duncan Robinson on the court at the same time. But then you're also the organization that went out and signed them both to a boatload of money. So you better figure out how to play them together. Right? And Tyler Herro's a pimp. I mean, I just think he's a pimp. He hasn't shot the ball well, but he is a turnstile on defense. Like anytime, and the Sixers did this the last
he's an offensive guy for sure.
Yeah. The last time the Sixers played them at the Wells Fargo pre-playoffs, they really made an emphasis on whoever Herro was guarding, took him right to the shed. I mean, constantly. And you saw it, and that was sort of my hope, right? Sweeps in game 1 or 2 is that whoever's on him without Embiid, can they go off? And it didn't happen for us, all right, the way we needed it to. But still, you saw it in games 3 and 4, though. You saw it. Because if he's not scoring for you, he's getting abused. I mean, I saw Harden take him off the dribble a bunch tonight, and I know other guys did as well. So, I mean, I think he's a phenomenal player. I'll take him on my team any day of the week. but that's, there's always some kryptonite with everybody, right? So, I mean, a little bit.
Everybody's got a weakness. That's everyone has a weakness.
I'm not saying he's a terrible defender. He's just light, man. He's light. So he becomes, guys just can muscle around him. And
yeah, he's young. He's not strong enough yet. You know what I mean? Usually those guys get better they become better defenders as they get stronger. He's definitely not strong enough yet. You can body that guy. Did I get booted?
No.
Are you guys here?
No,
Okay,
I'm sorry.
You guys both had your head down. I was like, did I just get booted? What happened here?
I got you in the one ear, and I was just reading about Robinson. That's all.
But yeah, I don't understand why he's not getting any minutes.
Totally healthy, just like you said, and he played at a monster. I think one game against the Hawks, I went for 27. I think in game.
Yeah, I knew he had one big game against the Hawks,
and then he just he fell out of favor. Strus is getting his minutes, and obviously Vincent, and it's crazy.
To me, I don't know. Hopefully they don't give him a shot, because that's a guy that can get hot on you.
Well, listen, Ted, the same reason he's moved to the bench is probably you want to ask yourself why you gave a guy $90 million then. So that's all I'm saying. Like, it looks bad on you. It's the smartest organization ever, because that's what I'm told about the Miami Heat. Like, they never make mistakes. So, well, then is it a mistake, or, is it coaching? Because we crushed stock. Like, they don't get this guy better. He doesn't get this guy better. First off, in the NBA, it's up to you to get yourself better. Okay? That's first off. All right? You want to get better in the NBA? It's the hours you spend after the fact. All right? That's how you get better in the NBA. In any sport. How much work do you put in?
I was going to say, it's any professional sport.
Well, we're just talking about the NBA.
It's about the one factor.
Yeah, a little bit of one, too. I'm not saying Duncan Robinson doesn't, but I'm so tired of hearing, like, well, Doc didn't get these younger guys better. And it's like, dude, the young guys got to get better on their own. So if you're not going to give him credit, if you're going to say you didn't get younger guys better, but Tyrese Maxey has got better in a fucking year, then we better give him credit for Maxey then. You know what I mean? He wasn't a top freaking pick. He wasn't a lottery pick.
No, you're right. And I don't think it's more
both ways.
And I don't think it's listen, I can't speak for Spo. Do you, Spo? I don't know if it's as much performance as it is much to what we talked about in the beginning of this series about the Miami Heat and what their depth and how
they do have a lot of depth
and being deep as they are. You know what I mean? So that's for them. They're feeling, hey, listen, they got enough guys that they figure can fill his role, I guess. You know what I mean? Whereas, I don't know. It's mind-boggling to us, but you know what I mean? I don't know.
Just to me, as a guy from the outside looking in, I would think that if you're struggling badly, that's a guy I would probably try to give a couple minutes to. Yeah. But again, I'm fine with them not giving him minutes, because that's a guy can get hot to me. I'm more worried about him than Gabe Vincent.
And to Tommy's point, like I said, I give Spo a ton of credit. I think he's, maybe
very good coach.
I think he's probably
very good. I just want to take Chaps.
No, you're right.
He deserves them right now.
And listen, it's justified. I like where your head's.
Well, 2-piece and a Coke.
Definitely top for me. He's definitely top 2, top 3 in the league. But this is an indictment on him, because that's where we talk about having a feel for the game. Your team is 5 for 36. Let's just pretend that they weren't 5 for 36. The 4-man rotation at the guard position that you played tonight, Spo, were 2 for 20. I think Duncan can do a little better than that. You know what I mean? So thank good. We thank you. We'll send you a bouquet of flowers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's an edible arrangement in your future.
That's where we get annoyed with guys thinking they're the smartest guy in the room, right? Instead of just, you know what I mean? And just, hey, we're going to outsmart everybody. You know what I mean? Thanks. Appreciate you.
What up, Scoob? Say what up, long time no see.
Hey! What up, Scoob?
Hey, Scooby Snack.
We'll send him an edible arrangement, Sweeps. It's always tough when we're talking the same time. I hate this, fucking online shit, but.
Yeah, Ted, we know he's a bench player, hero. I don't know if you're talking to us or the chat.
Yeah, no, Ted, we're with you on Tyler. Listen, Tyler can play though. Tyler can fill it up. He's like a Jamal Crawford type, a Lou Will type, if you will. Got instant offense off the bench type, but they held him in check the last 2 games. That's what you got to do. When the Heat play well, Tyler Herro plays well.
Yeah,
that's like they go hand in hand.
He's a JJ Redick guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Defense, should knock down threes for you, and get you some other, some other buckets, and he's a tremendous free throw shooter. So, I like that comp, more than you know what I mean. But
I think he's a little bigger than Redick.
Yeah.
Like, I think he might be a little better, like going to the hole. But you're right though. Redick's probably a little better defender.
Yeah. Which is scary to say.
Honestly, which is crazy to say.
Said no one ever except for Mrs. Redick.
Is that JJ's mom? Where'd she go?
No, Toby's been great, man. Listen, we've
Toby's played well.
We tipped our cap to Toby, this whole playoffs. You know what I mean? And during the year too. Last year we thought he was an all-star. So, for 2 seasons, Toby's, I know he gets a lot of hate and from some people, unnamed sources, and they can, identify themselves as hacks all they want. You know what I mean? But, and like I said, the contract, I always look at it like, and I think people have more hate, because of the money, and I feel like
we don't pay him.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was just gonna say. I feel like a lot of fans feel like these players go into their pocket. They're not going in your pocket.
Yeah.
You're good. You can still decide if you want to buy a $12 Miller Lite. Right? They're not going. Toby's not going in.
How about a Bud Light?
Yeah, a little shameless plug there. But Toby's not going in your pocket. Same way Pat Burrell didn't go in anybody's pocket. He didn't go in your pocket. You know what I mean? Don't worry about the 232. Pat gave you 30 and 100. You sign up for it in left field right now. Right now, Phillies, you sign up. If fucking Big Dick Pat walked through the fucking tunnel, your fucking head would spin. You'd love it.
I fucking love Pat Burrell. Are you kidding me? I love Pat Burrell.
You love Pat in a 5-hole. I know.
30 and 106,
yep.
and the most vocal dude on the bench. I'll take Pat Burrell all day, 8 days a week.
But after he got paid,
8 days a week, and he's out there fucking every girl you know. I take him 8 days a week.
After he got paid, he hit 225, and everybody wanted to yell. Everybody wanted to hate him.
Guess what? Well, yeah, but you know how it is, Sweeps. There it is. There's that guy sleeping. Love that. I called that live, by the way. Hopefully people are still with us. And I've had multiple cocktails. Called that bitch live. That dude's passed out.
You win, buddy? Missing a great one.
It's unreal. I hope he ate an edible. I hope that's what it was, because that's unreal. He looks like he's just dead to the world, though. Amazing.
Game 4, bro. You're sitting courtside. Let's go.
Yeah, courtside game 4. Somebody needs to wake him up. Somebody get a clue. So you need to buy a clue sometime.
My God, who was he sitting next to? Bill Cosby? Fucking Rupert. Fucking Bill.
I wasn't ready for that.
Fucking yellow 40
I wasn't ready for that. Bill is out. Bill could have been there. He is out. He's out.
Bill could have did it.
He could have been there.
What's the goddamn yellow 40 pop?
Maybe there was the girl sitting there in the first half, and then the guy returned to the seat. We don't know. We weren't there.
Whose drink is this?
Why's there a napkin over this cup?
I'm out. Billy, huge game for you tomorrow, buddy. I understand if you're scared. We love you, Bill.
Yeah, it's a big one for the Celtics for sure.
Bill.
Don't want to go down 3-1.
Love you, buddy.
Don't want to go down 3-1. Listen, Bill, I can see Sixers in 6. I just think that's a little hard to do. Win 4 in a row, but I mean, anything's possible. I mean, that would be typical us, where we're down 0-2 and we come back, everybody thinks it's over, and we come back and we win 4 straight. I mean, that would be the way we would win, right? Like, because when I said before, when it's least expected. So, I mean, I would love to do it in 6. Would love for it not to go 7. I think I'm feeling a little bit more 7, but I do feel like I'm not there yet.
If you win game 5, you win in 6. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I'm just letting.
I'll tell you that right now.
I'm letting this one slow down a little.
You might as well tip your cap on that one.
Yeah, you feel like you have took their heart if you win 3 in a row. Game 5 at their place. I hear you, but We know. We understand. Did Jordan Poole really just pull Ja's kneecap right out of place? Is that what they're trying to tell us?
I mean, I don't know. I don't understand like the hate right there.
It's incidental, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I don't understand people like trying to say like Jordan Poole grabbed his kneecap. What are we talking about right now? He was trying to grab the ball. First off, if you know someone that can grab the kneecap and rip it out of place like that, yeah. I mean, was he a superhero? Who's he Iron Man? What are we talking about right now?
Is he the guy from Roadhouse? Just fucking
yeah.
Is he pulling out?
Is that the Sways? Is that the Sways?
Rest in peace, Sways. Is that you?
R.I.P. Sways.
Pulling out throats?
Like, I mean, listen. He barely touches his. What are we talking? People are complaining about this.
Yeah, he barely.
That's unreal, dude. Grow the fuck up, John.
The other way. Dude.
I understand if he got hurt. That sucks.
Yeah,
but come on, come on. Did barely touch your leg? Barely touched you. Unreal. I was at work for all that. I didn't even see any of that. I heard people chirping about it, but I just didn't see it.
Yeah. I had to go back.
There you go. I'm watching it right now. It's the first time.
Yeah.
Okay, he knocks the ball loose. I mean, come on, dude. He did nothing to your leg.
Right there. He's reaching for the ball. All right. And, just a little.
I mean, come on. What are we trying to say here? We're trying to say he ripped your leg right there? He just scraped your leg right there.
I don't think he did it on purpose. There was no intent to do anything on purpose. The leg definitely tweaked a little bit, but there was no intent.
Yeah, I agree with you. Definitely no intent. But back to our point, like you got to have superhero fingers right there. Like, I mean, it was turned. It wasn't like yanked.
Yeah, what are we even talking about? It was a little. What are we even talking about? Like, look, Kenny Smith's doing it right now. Charles, what are we even talking about? Was it? Is the dude crushing concrete with his fingers? What are we talking about? How could that possibly hurt you?
Because he twisted his knee.
I pause this so I can go back.
Didn't twist anything. What are you watching?
Watch it again, dude. I just watched.
He didn't twist it.
Twist. I know you're like, I get
no
it.
Twist.
There's no intent. He was going for the ball, but he's still twisted. It's still twisted.
I don't know about
look at his ankle and look at his knee. It twisted. You can go back and watch it 10 times. I just saw the same thing you saw. In slow motion, it twisted. I'm not telling you like the guy, like it was intentional because it's not. But he's going for the ball, trying to strip the ball away.
Sweeps.
There was a little twist.
There was no twist. What are you talking about?
I'm not going to argue twist. Like, go back and watch it, dude. I mean, how about
I've seen it. I saw it. There was no twist. He might have gave a little. He gave a little grab. There's no twist. He didn't twist. What are you talking about? Twist.
What are you talking about twisting? I'm saying his knee twisted. His knee.
Oh yeah, but not from the grab though.
I'm not telling you from the grab. I'm just telling you.
Oh, okay. We're on a different path then. Okay, I thought you were trying to blame Jordan Poole there.
I just said it's not intentional 55 times.
Okay, relax. Calm down.
Listen.
I've been listening. I thought you were trying to say he got it from the grab. He gave a twist. Yes, his knee definitely gave a little twist. Yes, but that wasn't from the grab, in my opinion.
Which is common when you grab and you pull away.
A little hyperextension, maybe.
Yeah, like a little.
Yeah, a little bit. It didn't seem bad though.
No,
I feel like he might be able to play.
I thought the guy would be walking and playing.
For game.
I know. That's what's crazy about it. I figured
they already said out, out.
Yeah. Legion, thanks for the super chat. He said the only team I'm scared of is the Bucks. I'll start with this saying the Heat right now because I'm not trying to look ahead. Let's get this one.
I mean, honestly, Legion, to be honest with you, without Middleton, I'm not. But whatever.
What's his injury? I know he's out this series.
I don't know. They were saying like 3 to 4 weeks from when he got hurt, right? So maybe next series, maybe. Because, I mean, let's be honest. When we lose to the Bucks, Chris Middleton kills us.
Yeah.
That's who kills us. Always. Always. He goes for 32. Hits fucking 5 threes when we lose to the Bucks. Yeah. Because, I mean, you already know what's going – you know what else is going down. Fucking Giannis dominates everyone else in the league except us.
Drew used
to be because you throw Ben and Joe at him, but you throw Joe at him, you're fine. Toby make it take a little on the side. But
Drew,
we're good.
Exactly. I mean, we get listen, a lot of basketball left in both series. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And you're not looking ahead. I'm just saying we were just discussing it. You know what I mean? But yeah, no Middleton's would be a killer for them. Drew is such a stud. And
monster. He'll get his.
The fact that we, I mean, spelling bee, but the fact that we had Drew. Oh God, Drew's awesome. Awesome.
Yeah, we traded him. We drafted my guy, MC Dub, who ended up not being very good, but my cute boy.
7
came out
7 degrees.
First off, anybody remembers? First off, anyone that says that they weren't happy when first game MC Dub came out, I think we played Miami and we won. He dropped a triple double like fucking first game. Remember that Miami who had LeBron, Wade. Oh, it was awesome. MC Dub. He won Rookie of the Year, MC Dub. That was my guy at Q. If he would have stayed another year, we might have won a title. He was awesome at Q's.
Yeah, he came out early. Yeah.
He shouldn't have came. Everyone came out early in that little stretch run there. It was brutal. Fuck, we're trying to win a title, guys. The fuck. Cocksuckers.
Scooby, what pinky we talking about? Yeah.
Oh, I'll put it up. I'll put it up.
Scooby. That was great. That's a tremendous win, boys. Tremendous win.
Just a great win. Just a great night.
Yep.
There's really nothing else to say. It's like I said, this is a bootstraps. This is a lace them up. A knock them down, drag them out, whatever other thing you want to say. This is what Game 5 is. That's coming up here. Okay, this is a nuts on the table. Go win a fucking game. They ain't gonna give it to you. You got to go take it. That's what this game is. That's coming up. It's a monster game, and I like our chances. I really do. And again, if we lose this game, I'm not saying we're done at all because I fully expect us to win Game 6, regardless. So we're talking Game 7, in my opinion. But if you win Game 5, you take their heart, and it's over.
$60 a cameo from MCW. Big John Stud. What's up?
Yo, I'll tell you what. We win 5 and 6, John. I might cameo MC Dub. Tell him to hop in next Sunday night. I'll throw him 60. Hop in. He just my only thing was that he has to wear a Syracuse jersey.
But to your point, obviously we're talking about, obviously a monster Game 5. But if we play well and we're in it to the final possession and knock on wood, something happens, whatever, you know what I mean? At least we got to compete in Game 5, especially with the big fella, and let the chips fall where they may.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? What we can't do is not go ice cold from 3, turn the ball over, get destroyed on the glass, and have them have a fucking cakewalk. All right, and then come back.
Yeah, we don't want that. You don't want that.
With your tail, I don't want to say it's 3-2, but I'm saying you would come back to Game 6, with your tail tucked between your legs. We don't want that. You know what I mean? Like, let's go compete in Game 5 and try to take their hearts. And like we talk about, the series doesn't start until you win a road game. And
absolutely.
And let's go. No better time.
No better time. No better time. I mean. Again, it's a Herculean task almost, but we lost the first 2 there without Joe. We've kind of dominated a little bit here.
And that's
why the first 2 games with Joe. So it kind of gives you a little hey, maybe their butthole's getting a little tight, tight butthole over there in South Beach, little tight butthole.
Exactly, and that's so we have. Like I got a little pep in my step.
We almost got a little house money going on.
We almost got a
little house money going on. We're feeling good.
Exactly. As a fan, I got a little.
I'm feeling good. A little swag. I got a little swag going.
I can imagine how they feel returning. You're getting off that plane.
Oh yeah, they're a little worried.
Plane, and you got the big fella behind you. When you got off that plane in Game 1 and 2. Old Mother Hubbard and only Vaughn was in the cupboard. You know what I mean? Like, all right.
Fucking James. I would normally give James shit about this Gucci purple fucking outfit that he's got on, but rock it, kid. Rock it. I hope he's taking it to the strip club. Splits on James tonight. Splits, girls. We're dropping splits.
No,
Splits on James. Is that Adidas / Gucci? I think it is. Wow. It's Adidas Gucci. Wow. Purple Adidas Gucci.
What is
Wow.
Shaq eating? Is that dessert or is that pizza?
Did you see that?
Is Shaq eating a fudge brownie? What the fuck is that?
Oh, yeah, they're eating cookies and shit, yeah.
He's got chocolate in his.
Yeah, he's got chocolate all over himself.
That's great. 18.
Love the inside of the NBA. They're the best.
18 in the second half. 4 triples for Harden. 4 for 4 from 3.
I mean, let's just break it down. This is the coming out party as a Sixer for James Harden. A 3 monster end of the shot clock.
Just
tight game threes, monster threes. 3 monster threes.
I'll go right.
I mean, you can't ask for more.
No, I'll go right.
I'm a James Harden critic. Always been. To this day, I'll tell you, James Harden stinks. But he's today. Yeah. Today starting to turn the kid a little bit today. Starting to turn the kid a little bit today.
Listen, you got to give the guy credit. I mean, look at
great game. Great game from James.
I just paused it so I can read that to you. You know, you saw it, but I paused it. Games 1 through 3. It's 3 games. In the second half, he averaged 3.3 points. Is that even fucking there? That's not even pedestrian. That's garbage.
That's Max Strus. That's Max Strus.
Yeah. Field goal percentage, 21%.
That's Gabe Vincent.
3-point field goals, 0 for 8. And obviously 4 for 4 from the line.
Monster game today.
Does that. Second half tonight, 18, 5 for 11, 4 for 7 from 3, and 4 for 4 from the line. Come on. I mean,
and like we said, 3 monster threes. Monster.
Yep, absolutely.
Crunch time, winning time fucking shots. That's the kind of shit we talk about. That's the kind of shit that makes us happy. That's the kind of shit that makes you a Sixer. He became a Sixer tonight. Let's go, James Harden. Let's go. I hope that we're doing splits on James. Splits on James tonight in that Adidas Gucci. Styling. I see you, James. Styling.
First thing he should have did months ago when he fucking showed up is watched AI videos. You know what I mean? And then you watch him on the court. And then you watch. We're talking about practice. We're talking about practice here. Where's that purple suit you're talking
about?
The
game. Not the game. Not the game.
Practice. You know what I mean? Like, learn.
Not the game.
Learn. learn. Oh, my God. That's polo. Wow.
I fucking love. Are you watching? You see it now?
Yeah.
In front of you, huh? Yo, look at that. Yo, that's a Gucci Adidas. You see, it's Gucci Adidas. Gucci Adidas.
Yeah, that's something you roll up in the strip club with.
That's when we're doing splits. We're doing splits on James. Money's flowing. Money's flowing. If I had cash, James, I would come sling that shit for you tonight. Let's go.
Yeah, it's definitely Adidas.
Let's go.
It's Adidas.
It's Gucci Adidas. I'm telling you. I've seen it. It's Gucci Adidas.
Oh, yeah, it's Adidas. Adidas on the bottom. Yeah, holy shit.
It's Gucci Adidas. Yeah.
This guy fucking merged 2 companies. My head's blown away. My fucking head just blew off. And I wear sweatpants every day. My fucking head.
Our pets' heads are falling off.
It's coming from a guy that wears sweatpants every fucking day. And sometimes a uniform. Oh,
I love that. There was a week where you wore sweatpants the whole week. No, just because if it was Sean John, they'd be fine. But because they're Costco brand, it's the worst thing in the world.
That's great. Outstanding.
Spectacular. I got sweatpants on right now. Kids rocking the sweats right now. Let's go. Let's go. And I need another beer.
Hey, solo show. just sweeps here. Fucking this guy left. Tom left. Everybody fucking left. It's just, hey, everyone, just sweeps here. Because I'm a professional. I'm gonna fucking rally this. I'm gonna roll it back in. Hey, if you're just joining us, we love you. Sixers tied it up tonight, 2-2. The Mavericks tied it up 2-2. Huge game tomorrow. If you're a Celtics fan, Bill Middlebrook, we love you. Down 2-1 on the road. Monster game tomorrow, Bill. And obviously a monster game for the Warriors. Monster game for the Grizzlies tomorrow. No Ja. All right, so not a good situation. They're not in a great situation. And then obviously changing gears right now. So that was our NBA update. The Phillies split today from an MLB standpoint.
Yeah, terrible loss on Thursday by the Phillies. One of the worst I've ever seen in my life. Good to get a split today, especially when you saw the pitching matchups.
Two rainouts, and like you alluded to, the pitching matchup on paper, looked like you were going to get swept. So they found a way to, get 10 hits off Max, get that monkey off their back, and find a way to win a 3-2 ball game there. That was huge.
Heading out to the West Coast, you got to get some shit done right now for the Phillies.
Heading to Seattle.
Yeah, and then I think Seattle and San Diego, maybe. We're definitely out on the West Coast for a little bit here. Maybe a 10 spot, maybe a 9 spot. I'm not even sure. It might be only be a 6 spot. I don't know, but we're definitely on the West Coast for 2 series. We gotta win some games.
Mariners, Dodgers. Yikes.
Oh, Mariners, Dodgers. Okay, yeah, we gotta win some fucking games.
Yeah, not easy for the Phils. That we were talking about.
Yeah. Heading West Coast, and we got Wheeler and Eflin on the COVID IL.
4 games set against the Dodgers. That's fun.
And Wheeler and Eflin on the COVID IL.
Can you get one?
How long does that mean? Are they going to miss the whole week? How does that work?
Not sure.
That's not good.
They must have headed on the red eye tonight because they got the Mariners tomorrow. So
yeah, tomorrow. Yeah, they were heading out today.
3 games set against the Mariners, 4 against the fucking Dodgers.
Wow. Yeah, tough little stretch here for the Phillies. Got to get some wins on the West Coast. It's going to be tough.
Well, what do you want your season to be?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
we're starting to get into that mode right now too. Like, what do you want?
It's still early, but I hear you.
It's early,
got to
but
win some games against the goddamn Mets.
You can't lose. You can't lose 2 more series.
Can't blow 7-0. Can't blow 7-0 leads. I'll tell you that.
You can't go 2-5.
No,
can't go 2-5. Got to go 3-4 at least. I would love a 5-2 job, but that's asking a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, if you want the kind of season you want, I'm not telling you got to go 5-2, but you might have to find a way. I mean, you might have to find a way to start playing some better baseball because this is unacceptable.
And the Mets got the Nats, so there should be. We know baseball's finicky, but that should be a sweep. And then they got the Mariners. Mariners are coming cross country, and then they got the Mariners. You know what I mean? So they got the Nats and Mariners. You know what I mean? So if you end up with a 2-5 burger, and then they wind up going 5-2, then you lost. And you lose another 3 games.
Well, 2-5 is realistic because they're 3-7 on the road so far this year, and they haven't played juggernauts. They haven't played the Dodgers yet. So, or Seattle, who's a good baseball team.
4 against the Dodgers is like, hey, can you split? Can you split?
Yep.
I'm not saying Seattle's good, but Seattle's better than
Seattle's not bad. Seattle's not bad at all.
And you didn't miss Bueller because Bueller went tonight, so he'll be going Friday night.
Well, big. The only thing you can say is maybe Big Park in Seattle. Maybe a time to get some pitching right. But again, I don't know what this whole Wheeler and Eflin on COVID IL means. Are they out the whole week? That's rough. Christopher Sanchez threw today. Is he going to have to throw again? Because we don't want that. Jimmy Nelson did a couple innings today. I'd rather him not be pitching.
Again, I know this full tell the story, but you got the Dodgers are 10-2 at home, so you go there for 4. That's fun. You're 3-7 on the road. That's probably not going to age well.
No, it ain't.
And the Mariners are 8-5 at home, so obviously they're not as good of a baseball team on the road.
JP Crawford a little banged up, which is good because he's playing great ball.
Just gonna say to you, dude, he's hitting in the 3 hole for them. All right.
I think he's hitting 360 as well.
No, he's fantastic. He's been fantastic.
He's been hot as a pistol. Yeah, he definitely is banged up though. He didn't play today.
Yeah, he didn't play today.
He's hurt a little bit. which wouldn't be bad if he's a little more hurt because he's playing great. Jesse Winker's been on a struggle fest for them, but they got some guys. Mariners got some guys. Mitch Haniger's hurt, shocker, but he's a good player.
Yeah.
Eugenio Suarez. They got Jesse Winker.
I have
got that young kid Julio Rodriguez. Everyone's high on.
Yeah,
they got some guys.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I have Haniger.
Adam Frazier. Another guy, former Pittsburgh guy.
Let me ask you a question. Are the Mets, do you guys think the Mets play out to be this good?
No, but the Mets are very good, though. To me, I feel like the Mets don't have the bullpen, but maybe I'm wrong, though. Listen, the Mets are damn good. They are damn good, and obviously they're only going to get better when DeGrom comes back. The Mets are damn good.
That's the scary part. You know what I mean? They've done all this without DeGrom. You know what I mean? And I hear you on the back end, the bullpen type.
I feel like that's going to hurt him eventually. But Diaz has been a monster in this league before. Now, don't get me wrong. I know he's been not great for the Mets, but he's been a monster before with Seattle. And I mean, if he seems to be having that, he might be having that going on right now. But he's got that going on. The Mets might be a big problem.
If he's in a strike zone, he's trouble. So
he's
If he establishes his fastball, then his slider can disappear. You know what I mean? It's just a promise. And when he can't command his fastball, then you can spit on that, and his breaking ball is going to be in the dirt anyway. You know what I mean? So the slider is wipeout when he's ahead in the count. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Like this is make or break it time. I mean, not like fully, but you're like the early's 20 you're 28 games in for the Phillies. So like the early, it's still early, sure. But we're getting
it is, but we want to start hitting the baseball.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong in early at all. But now
you want to start winning some games.
Yeah, now we're at the point where like, hey, we're already 7 back. I mean, how long you want to do this for?
Exactly, Tom. Like I get there's a lot more playoff spots and the Mets are playing great, but we gotta win some ball games. We can't just keep losing ball games. We gotta win some games. Now, granted, we just played the Mets a bunch. I think we're 3-6 against them. I think that was 9 games, 3 series against them already. And I don't think we play them for a while now. And we haven't played the Nationals really at all, who are bad. But it's time to start winning some ball games. Yeah. We gotta start winning some games here.
Sure, look at Wright versus us, the Nats. And Wright's not a lot, but Wright's is winning 2 out of 3.
I know for a fact we don't play the Mets for a while. It might be till like after the All-Star break.
Yeah,
almost.
Yeah, because you normally only play 19. So if you already played 9,
yeah, we're 3-6. We're 3-6.
You need a little cooling off period.
We went 1-2 every series, and this was supposed to be a 4-gamer.
And I would imagine that obviously MLB, if they did it like they did last year, they make those last 2 series.
It is. Yes, it is. We play the Mets one of the last series.
Yeah, exactly.
So we only play them. We're only scheduled to play them 6 more games before one of the last series of the year. But one of these games was rained out, and I think it's getting made up in one of those series. So we play them 7 more games before maybe the last week of the year.
We don't close in October. We have Nationals, Astros. At the end of September.
Oh wow!
At the end of September, you have Cubs, Braves. You don't have the Mets.
No Mets at all.
No Mets at all.
Where are they at? July?
It should have been a division game, but I hear you. The way they've done it before.
Yeah.
Could have changed that. But
the last game of the year is not a division game?
Might be Braves. No?
It has to be.
It says Astros.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
really? Well, no. It goes into October, Tommy.
I know. I'm in October.
Oh, really?
Yeah, last 3 games we're at Houston.
Wow,
really?
We go for.
I thought it's always. That's weird.
That's stunning.
We go Washington and Houston. They have our division games though. We got the Cubs mixed in, and then it's the Braves in September. It's the Blue Jays in September. Braves again. Marlins, Nationals again. Marlins, Giants. I mean, you don't play the Mets at all.
No, I think July. I think is when you play them.
No, you play them in August. You got them in August.
Okay, August. Okay.
There's a doubleheader.
That's the makeup game. That's the makeup game from the other day.
Yep, doubleheader. So there's a 4-piece nugget right there.
Yeah. So you only have 6 more besides that.
So that's the only time you see them in August. So yeah, July would be the other time you see him, and that is.
Yeah, wow.
Well, no, you don't see him in July. So it's June.
So you're telling me we're gonna play them only 3 more games after the All-Star break? Or no, 4 more games because it's a fucking doubleheader. Wow, that's amazing.
And where are the Mets again?
That would be great for us. So it could be, at least, if the Mets are still playing great ball. In fact, we only play them 4 times after the All-Star break.
No, we play them again 3 times at the end of May.
Yeah.
In New York.
No, you're right. The reason why me and Wilson weren't right, and I just looked, the Astros are on the end because of the whole lockout. Rescheduled from 3/31, 4/2, and
okay, yeah.
all those games in the back end.
But the Wilson,
yeah, because we were supposed to start.
The Mets are nowhere to be found.
But the Mets. No, but you're right. So Tommy,
but we were just confused that it should have been the division ending.
I was looking at something
the Cubs
the other day, but I guess they were talking about it. That I thought they were saying that after this series we don't play the Mets again. Maybe they were saying after this month we don't play the Mets again, like really at all.
No,
which is true. We're basically at all we don't.
4 times after the next 3.
Without the lockout, we would have finished with the Nationals. 4-game set with the Nationals.
Correct. Now, is the Cubs a moved one, or is the Cubs already scheduled for 3?
Straight up, they were just finishing us with the Nats.
Yeah, it's only Houston because that was supposed to be our first series of the year.
Yep.
That was supposed to be our first 3 games. We're supposed to be in Houston, 100%.
So yeah, besides the Cubs, your Braves 1, 2,
you got 2 games set against Toronto. 2 games set against Toronto, and it's all division stuff. September's all division except for 2 games against Toronto and 3 against Kepler. Kepler for 3.
We'll lose those 3.
And 2 against Toronto. Everything else is divisional except for the 3 Cubs. I'm sorry, Tom. Tom said the Cubs. So you got 8 non-division games.
The Cubs look like they might stink. They also look like they might not be terrible. That Suzuki kid's hitting a little bit, but they can't pitch. Cubs can't pitch. It's taking them forever to grow ivy this year. Did you see that? Still no ivy out there yet. Still all dead.
Not shocked.
Which sucks if you're an outfielder in that stadium because it's a fucking concrete wall.
Agreed. And
get some ivy on that bitch.
Not surprising because the Northeast fucking sucks. You know what I mean? I know.
Yeah. Everything sucks.
Yeah. Everything sucks.
Everything sucks. Honestly, I've said this before and I'll say it again. I hate our country. I wouldn't want to live anywhere else. Absolutely not. But I hate our country. Everything sucks. Everything sucks. Everything's expensive. Everything sucks. I hate like 90% of the people, besides the people that are tuning in here. Love all you guys. But 90% of people I hate, everything sucks. You know how it is. This is how life is.
This weekend.
The only thing that's going well is the Sixers. Let's go, baby.
And it was 45 degrees. Rain and 45 degrees in the Northeast.
Yeah, I know. Fucking, how about a fucking terrible Derby day? By the way, we didn't mention the Derby. What amazing Derby. Fucking 80-1 long shot. Like he hit a NOS can. Fucking hits the inside like he hit a NOS can. And fucking Fast and the Furious like he was Vin Diesel. Hit that NOS, hit the inside hard. What an amazing run by the kid. Yeah. Rich Strike, what was his name? Rich Strike?
Rich Strike. Sonny Leone.
Strike, what a name. Sonny Leone, is that a porn star? Let's go.
Sonny Leone, tremendous job. What a ride.
Amazing. What a ride. Sonny Leone's always been good for a ride. What a ride.
we were laughing, and obviously tremendous memes because we were all thinking it as we were watching it. This guy's punching a horse. I mean,
a horse punch was amazing.
I'm laughing.
He punching the Kentucky Derby where he just got punched in the face.
I wasn't even laughing at the punching part. I'm laughing at this because I'm comparing him to my dog, Slider, who's always fucking biting he's always biting Cutter. And I'm like, look at this motherfucker. This is a horse Slider. This guy, he's trying to take a chop at him. And
I love how he came in just biting the other horse.
Yeah, this guy karate chopping horses. Like, cut it out, dude. You're just there to fucking get him to the winner's circle. Knock it off. If I'm the owner, I'm like, hey, stop punching my fucking horse, dude.
I'll be like, yo, his kids are worth $1 million right now. Stop hitting that motherfucker.
He's gonna be fucking 3-1 in the fucking Preakness.
His sperm's worth more than your family. Fucking don't touch him. Don't fucking touch him.
He's gonna be 3-1 in the Preakness. Cut it out, bro.
Sperm's worth more than your family. Don't touch him.
All right, you guys want to do crumbs?
Yeah, we can wrap it up. 228. That's fantastic. What a night.
Mine's just the Phillies from Thursday. Mine's real simple. Real simple. You don't deserve to be a playoff team. You don't deserve to talk. You don't deserve to talk about anything after a loss like that.
It's a terrible loss.
Anything. I don't even want to watch them right now, and I'm always going to turn them on, but I don't even want to, even though I still do. I'm just not happy. It's not happy. I'm wondering if our star player really is a loser in the locker room.
You just don't like him. You never have.
Listen, I love everybody that's wearing the Phillies.
I mean, he's the least of our issues. Let's be honest.
No, I agree. But he was the least everywhere else too.
I'd like to see Reese hit a baseball. That'd be cool.
That'd be great. It'd be a good
That'd
time.
be cool. That'd be cool.
Yo, I make that play at first right now, by the way, at 39. 39, right, left, boom. I at least knock it down on my chest. It's at least knocked down in front of me. And we got to play it first, boom, pitcher covering, night. Guy stinks. But you're
I've
right.
always been a Reese guy, but he can't hit the baseball right now. It's amazing. And even tonight, I thought he got one today. It's like the top of the wall. It's like Reese's luck, right? God damn. The dude.
Well, we're not hitting the baseball
his own way.
as a whole.
No, we're not. 100%, Tom. I do think that we're going to hit the ball a lot better as the season progresses. I really do. But we're not right now, and we're also not pitching at the best right now. We have played the Mets a lot, and they're pretty damn good. But hey,
we're not getting
it done. We're not getting it done right now. We gotta go out and we gotta figure some shit out.
Yeah, well, listen. I mean, I think it's like when you're playing bad baseball, it's one night it's one thing, one night it's another thing, right? You find ways to lose baseball games. Okay. That's like coach speak, but it's the facts. Like you'll find 100%
ways. Facts.
And Thursday, has been the microcosm of 28 games of how this team's played, right? Like it's just been right the ups and downs, the no lead safe and nothing safe. Like and then today, game 2, like I get it. You're not supposed to sweep teams in double headers. It's hard to do. All right, I get it. But you really want to get the stench off of that loss. Good. You came out, you won the first game 3-2 dogfight, right? But you scored 4 runs in 2 games. All right, and I know you're facing Scherzer, and I know you're facing Bassett or Bassett, whatever the fuck his name is. Okay, doesn't matter.
Right. Bassett.
All right, but I know he's good. I know he's very good, and both of them are extremely good. I get that. But you're also an explosive offense. All right, you're supposed to be. I can't have 4 runs scored in 2 games again. Like you gotta, this team is built to out hit you. So when you're not hitting, 5 runs is golden at one point in that game. Like 5 runs is nothing. You should be able to score 5 runs. Like I'm not saying that's why you lost. I understand it. I understand. But you lost 6-1 or whatever it was. Like that's not good enough. That's unacceptable. It's no pulse offensively. So that's on everybody in this offense. Like, Harper's been great. Okay, or been really good. I get it.
Yeah, he actually hasn't been that great, but he's hit homers and driven and runs, which not a lot of other people have.
I mean, great in terms of what his numbers look like, right?
Yeah, he's been okay. He's only hitting 250, but he's all right.
It's also everybody in this lineup. Like it's everybody. It's everybody timely.
But honestly, Tommy, you know this as well as Sweeps knows this. We need Harper to get back in the field because he's vastly better than Castellanos in right field. Like way better. Castellanos is not a good fielder.
True, but it hasn't cost his games out there.
No, I agree. He hasn't cost us the game, but he gets some more balls. Just we need him to get right defensively.
Right.
Hopefully that's going to happen soon.
I'm not an idiot. Bryce Harper's MVP twice in this league for a reason. Okay, for a reason. So I'm never gonna poo-poo the guy.
Trashing you.
No. Just in general, the people out there. I'm not trashing him when I talk about the things that came up in the past. The things that come up in the past still concern me because I feel like it's like baseball is the one sport where listen, Joe Girardi, I could do without too. All right, but I'm not firing another manager right now. Right, because I just fired one. He went somewhere else and won 100 games. So I'm not going to just go firing managers again. But baseball's the one sport at this level where players run the locker room, especially veterans. And there's a lot of veterans on the offensive side in this locker room, right? I know they had a players meeting the other night.
Well, there was a lot of talk today about Harper having a big meeting. I know Schmidt was talking about it, but again, I don't know. I know that Bryce has never been that kind of guy. He's not a vocal guy. I think he even said that today when they were talking to him, that he's not a vocal guy. But there was talks about him getting vocal after that game. So I like that, but let's go. We got to go show it then now, though.
Well, yeah, I mean, and listen, he came out in the first game after the talk, right? He was a big part of why they won the baseball game, okay? Obviously. So credit to him. Now, other guys got to step up. So I'm not trashing him at all. I'm joking with, like, the history, but it's always concerning, and I'm always going to look at my big money guys. Schwarber hasn't been good enough, right? Castellanos is fine, but, like, other guys aren't hitting. Reese is killing you. And it's like guys are hitting, but then it's like nobody's hitting at the same time.
No,
really
no
weird.
one. No one is.
It's hard to explain, but when you lose, when you lose like this, you're just finding different ways. And that's what this baseball team's doing. It's not all on the offense. It's not all on the defense. It's not all on the pitching. It's like, hey, Monday's going to be pitching, Tuesday's going to be defense, and Wednesday we're not going to hit. Right. And that's sort of how it's going.
Absolutely, Tom. We're finding ways to lose rather than finding ways to win, is what you're saying. And it's 100% true. 100%. We are finding ways to lose rather than finding ways to win.
What you're saying is, hey, listen, there's got to be, when you talk about the winning baseball, it's like there's guys that get timely hits, and then there's guys that get, hits maybe when they don't matter, you know what I mean? And I'm not saying that's Harper. I'm just saying in this, in game 2, you're first and second, no outs in either the third or the fourth inning. And that's a feeble strikeout for him. You know what I mean? I'm not saying
that's true. That's true.
You get a hit all the time. You know what I mean? But
that's true.
We wanted,
he had great numbers last year with runners on base, though. But you're right.
They're great at bats against Max. It's early on right there. I need something. I need a better at bat there. You know what I mean? Whether you get the result you want or not. And like I said, I know it's like, hey, man, the weight of the world's got to be on this guy's shoulder. You know what I mean? And a lot of people say that's not fair. And I understand that. And that's what comes with the contract. And that's what comes with $330 million.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's reality. And that's what, you from your stars. You know what I mean? Like, they're not going to get it done all the time. You know what I mean? But in a huge spot in the game early on, when you can maybe knock Bassett out, you know what I mean? I'm not saying you knock him out, but you know what I mean? Like, you can do some damage there, you know what I mean? Like, and all of a sudden put up a crooked number, then you knock him out, and now you're into that fucking. And see what that Mets bullpen does, from the fourth inning until they got to get to DS. You know what I mean? Where
have a fly ball to deep center, or just that's a catch. It moves a guy second to third, or or like a slow roller that they're never going to be a double play ball, right? That you get the guy at second, you got first and third, one out, right? Like, so to your point, Sweeps, you're right. Like, it's not just, and in the timing, we know this. It's not even about hits sometimes. It's about just putting balls in play. And this
it's about playing baseball the correct way. Really.
What hurts this lineup as a whole is you got a lot of home run guys, which is great. But there's not enough contact going on either. The Mets had the least exit velocity in baseball in their 20 and 10. The least. They just put baseballs in play. They get great pitching. I understand that.
And they have a guy that hits the ball hard in Pete Alonso a lot, which is crazy. That means that no one else is hitting the ball hard. No one.
No, Marte hits the ball pretty hard. I would guess.
Well, yeah, I think this series he has, but for the season he hasn't.
But just the point, though, like the exit velo and all this bullshit.
Yeah.
View to you, putting baseballs in play wins games. Not only at this level, but me and Sweet talk to our younger groups, and he talks to his high school teams about it. Like, strikeouts are killers. Strikeouts nobody has to work for. Nobody had to work for that. Just like walks. Walks. Nobody had to work. Like, you didn't make a guy earn it, right? So make our defense work. Right? Make the hitter work. Same thing comes with not putting baseballs in place. It drives me crazy because it happens at every level, by the way. Every level where, like,
it's an epidemic.
Nobody out.
It's an epidemic.
And it'll always be like that middle of the order, too. First and second, nobody out. You're like, oh, damage time. And you get back-to-back punchies, and I literally just want to go get tossed. Like, I want to get tossed. Not because the umpire did anything wrong. The strike zone's great. I'm annoyed. And I'm gonna take it out on you.
And you know what's crazy, Tommy? It's an epidemic in the league too.
Yeah,
it's the whole league.
Well,
the whole league is that
guys getting hitting instructions because they want to. All these guys that are giving lessons out there, 90% of them want to tell you to do what the 1% does. Okay, shut the fuck up. We don't want to do what the 1% does until we're the 1%. All right, when I'm the 1%, I can do what the 1% does. Until then, I'm gonna go off of what's worked in baseball for 100 years.
pressure. Right? You know, like I said, not harping back to it. You know what I mean? But Bomb. Before Harper, Bomb puts the ball in play. J.D. Davis shits all over himself.
Yep.
And that's how you possibly would have had an inning. That's how they got first and second. You know what I mean? Because J.D. Davis made an error. You know what I mean? So the more times you can put the ball in play, you got to make teams make plays. You know what I mean? If you make a team make 27 outs, I understand you're not going to maybe go a game without punching out. But if you can make a team make 24 if you can make a team field 24 balls, whether it's on the ground or in the air, hey, listen, and they do it, tip your cap to them. You know what I mean? But if you're fucking punching out fucking anywhere from fucking 6 to double digits, then you're just giving them outs, you know? And that's bad. That's bad at every level.
No, I mean, you're right. You're 100% right. I know we're harping on Harper right now, but the whole team has been striking out way too much.
With
way
runners on, too. With runners
way
on.
Too much.
With,
way
with
too
runners,
much.
With runners on, we're atrocious. We're atrocious.
And like, you know what's the worst, Tommy, is Harp. Was it that at bat? Maybe the bat after that he felt that at bat was feeble. I think that you guys are discussing. The other strikeout that he had, he might have found like 4 off in a row before he struck out. But like, I
can deal with Harper.
I don't like when guys strike out on 3 pitches and it's feeble. Like, come on, give me some sort of effort here.
How are you just
I need some sort of effort.
It's like, how are you just so locked in versus Scherzer and you're able to have an at bat like that? Like that also, like, it's the same day. It's the same day. The
Joely Rodriguez at bat, I think, killed him this afternoon because that dude's so fucking wide to the left. They were even talking about it, how he was stepping so wide off. And Harper faced him, and you could see he was stepping in the bucket. And I was like, dude, don't tell me this turns into like he goes over for his next 20 because I can see it. If he struggles to start the next series, it's all that Joely Rodriguez at bat. I can see it happening while I was watching the game.
No, we struck out 8 times. We struck out 8 times today. All right, in game 2.
Well, you know what I mean? And like I said, we're equal opportunists. You know what I mean? Like, as much as we want
11 in game 1. Sorry, 11 in game 1, 8 times in game 2 today.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
19 times. That's ridiculous. All right. And that's obviously baseball in a nutshell nowadays. Right?
It is.
I want to hear it. And that's why baseball is fucking going down the fucking dumps. All right. And that's what makes it boring to the casuals. Right? Because if the balls aren't in play, then there's no action. If there's no action, that's when the casual fans like, oh, this is boring. This is what kind of fucking sport is this? You know what I mean? They don't understand everything like we understand it. You know what I mean? But I'm saying, so if you're trying to get people,
I hate them people.
Not to care, me too. But I'm saying not to care about those people coming back. But if you, from a product standpoint, if you want people to walk through your fucking door, then you would make it that you don't have to make it. You don't have to change 1,000 fucking rules, Rob, idiot Manfred. All right, we don't need you to fucking reinvent the game, but we need as players, and we need to fucking make the game, and players and coaches, make the game fucking exciting again, like it was a long time ago. The stolen base, the fucking bunt, all right, the putting the ball in play, action, all right, and that's why kids fall out of love with the sport, because when there's no action and you stick a guy in right field and he fucking, twiddling his thumbs because nothing's happening, then he's like, oh, this sport sucks. You know what I mean? I gotta go play video games. You know what I mean? So, and I'm not justifying that. I'm just saying that's you get that product at the MLB level. All right. And that's, to the fan, it's saying, oh, this sucks. Nothing's going on. You know what I mean? So,
Sweeps, I'll tell you what, though.
You understand it, but,
Yeah, I tell you what, though, I totally agree, 100%. And I will say, though, I think, well, first off, I feel like the kids nowadays, they'd rather play video games than have sex, and that should tell you everything you need to know about the generation that's coming up. But I feel like the removal of the shift will really help the game. I know a lot of people don't like, well, you can really want no. I like the fact that they're going to remove the shift, because I think it brings the single back. And when you bring the single back, it brings everything back. There's a lot more hit and runs. There's a lot more guys stealing bases. There's a lot more guys on first base. So it ends up being a lot more hit and runs, a lot more stolen bases, in my opinion, hopefully. So I think the shift will help that. I really do. As a baseball purist, I hope to God it does. I think it has a chance to. But with this generation, you're fucked. Besides that.
You're right. It goes back to, obviously, we watch an NBA game tonight, you know what I mean? But, illegal defenses, you know what I mean? Like, you can't just hang out in the lane and stuff, you know what I mean? So similarities to that, because, the people that are pro shift are saying, well, now we're making rules. We can't fucking play where we want to play. No, just fucking, it's ruined the game.
It's been played the same way forever. Just play it that way. What are we doing?
No, I agree with you.
Stop shifting.
Like I said,
Sweeps is a big hit and run guy. I know I'm a big hit and run guy. Sweeps is a guy who likes to take bases. I'm a guy who likes to take bases. I mean, some people are still doing the game the right way.
Yeah, it's a small faction, though, Tommy. It's a small faction.
It's a minority of us. It's a minority of us.
No, absolutely. And there's other ways around it. You know what I mean? So as much as, I'm with Will, say, let's, abolish it, you know what I mean? Because I fucking hate it. Also, as a player, you should adapt too. You know what I mean? Like, to me, and I understand it's easier said than done. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? But like, if they're leaving the whole fucking left side, I'm not even talking about bunting. I'm just talking about hitting a ground ball to third. And if you're hitting a ground ball to third, you're good. You know what I mean? All those years ago, that's how the Cubs won the World Series, right? Because the Indians were out of position. Ben Zobrist hit a ground ball to third. Nobody was there, right?
True.
They were able to, kill the curse of the GOAT and the Bartman, because he hit a ground ball to third. You know what I mean? So as a player, he should adapt as well. So I'm on, like I said, I'm on both sides of that argument.
I do feel like that they pitch the guys a certain way, though, Sweeps. You know what I mean? Like, it's tough to do that how the guys pitch it. You know what I mean? Like, they pitch it to hit into the shift.
Yeah, no,
you know what I mean? But I hear you. Yeah,
but
I do. Because not every pitcher, they're not going to hit their spots every time.
Yeah, I get. So, I should be able to, Harper said it.
Yeah, pick one out. Yeah.
No, Harper said, well, if you don't like the shift, then beat it,
Yeah, I agree. And I do agree with that, too. And again, I'm not against moving guys in the infield. I just don't like the guy in short right field like it's a fucking softball game. I don't like that. You know what I mean? When they move the second baseman to short right field, I fucking hate it. Yeah. Leave him if they left him in the infield, you can move him all over. I don't care. Just don't let him go in the outfield. That's what I think.
Agreed. What do you guys got crumbling?
And I was just going to say real quick is because as much as we kill the stars and and we hold them accountable, just like Harp, and same thing when we talk about the Sixers in every sport. You know what I mean? When you have
Harden,
when you have your superstars, your other role guys have to step up too. You know what I mean? So in that sixth inning, obviously I know it's 6-1 Mets, but Stott. There's your second and third. How about a 2-out hit right there, Stott? All of a sudden, you cut it in half. And I understand hits don't grow on trees. I'm just saying, if you're trying to stay in the big leagues, not just because fucking Didi's on the fucking DL, there's a huge spot for you to have a 2-out hit right there. Cut that lead in half, 6-3. Now we got a ball game. You know what I mean? So I don't just hold the superstars. I'm talking about from fucking soup to nuts. Everybody, has to play their role. When a team's not going good, it's soup to nuts. All right. When the team's rolling, a lot of times it's superstars and the supporting cast is doing enough. All right. But when you're on the fucking struggle bus, you got your role guys gotta fucking be big too. Your role guys gotta be King Kong every once in a while.
Oh yeah. Someone's gotta win a game for you every once in a while.
How about
absolutely. Can't always be on the big guys.
Yeah.
Someone's gotta win a game. That's why it's a full team effort.
Absolutely.
100%. And my crumb, Tommy, to keep moving because I'm sure my phone's probably gonna die at any time. So I'm happy I got this much from it though. Well, I'm loving it. Mine's actually gonna be Dylan Brooks, and I know we were talking about the fouls earlier and the foul on Morant. Like I don't think that Jordan Poole thing was nothing. I think people are making that something because the Dylan Brooks foul was bad. He hits a guy too hard in the air. Gary Payton Jr.'s or the second. I guess Gary Payton the second is probably going to be out for the rest of the year. Now. And he's not a great player, but he's a good role player for Golden State. It's a big loss for Golden State, and that's an unnecessary foul. Now, I love old school NBA. I do. I'm not one to take away the physicality, but that's a foul where the guy's in the air and vulnerable, and that's unnecessary. And so my crumb's Dylan Brooks because of that.
Good one.
I hear you. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'll take us out. Mine's Chris Woodward. Absolutely, just an absolute childish rant. We talk about it all the time. It always takes two to tango. Two teams are playing in Yankee Stadium. Your team hit 3 home runs. You played a doubleheader. Your team hit, I think, 2 or 3. 2 in the first game, 1 in the second game, and then you want to fucking cry about a fucking Little League field and and it's an out 99% places. Shut the fuck up, dude. Shut the fuck up. All right, everybody plays there.
Yeah.
You guys have the same opportunities as everybody else. It's fucking sour grapes. It's somebody's butt hurt, and they stuck a microphone in front of you. You know what I mean? Like, get the fuck out of here, dude. You know what I mean? I'm fucking tired of it. It fucking makes me fucking sick. All right, be better. All right, your team gave up a fucking walk-off homer. Be better. Be better, Chris. All right, go back to the fucking drawing board. Talk to your fucking team. Right? Maybe Nolan Ryan will come out of retirement at age 60 and fucking get some outs for you. All right, how about?
Correct me if I'm wrong, Chris, but did your team not play 9 innings on the same field?
Seriously.
Did you? Did you? That's all I'm wondering.
Yep.
And I think like 95% of the ballparks I would have went out at too. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, and is it a little tight down the right field line in the Yankee Stadium? Yeah, but guess what? It's tight. There's a lot of stadiums where it's a little tight. It's a little tight down the right field line in the Red Sox Stadium. It's a little tight all over the place. There's tightness. That's why it's a bevy of different stadiums. There's different things everywhere.
And that's why, exactly. That's why it's
you can crush a line drive in Red Sox Stadium that can go out anywhere. It won't go out because the walls fall.
Yeah.
It's what you get. It's what you get.
Yeah, home court or home field advantage, right? At Boston, like you said, you got the pesky pole, you got the green monster. Yankee Stadium's got a short right field.
Short right field porch.
Ball flies out of Citizens Bank. There's other stadiums that are fucking cavernous. You know what I mean? Like, you got the human.
They hate the baseball this year, though. By the way, I don't know. People, there's what's crazy is both. It's the hitters and the pitchers hate the baseball this year, which is crazy. Usually it's one or the other. Pitchers are saying the seams are too raised and they're too slick, and the hitters are saying there's too much humidors going on and the balls don't fly. It's crazy. It's really crazy. A lot of talk about the baseball this year.
And meanwhile, you got Pete Alonso hitting one into the fucking
I mean, guess what? That Jimmy Nelson ball didn't matter what he threw. He could have thrown a hacky sack. That bitch was gone.
Wind blowing in.
See ya.
3 miles an hour. That ball. That ball landed in Kansas. Jeez and crackers.
He could have thrown a hacky sack up there. That bitch was gone. See ya.
We didn't have a good week. Might be time to get back to Lehigh Valley, Jim.
All right, boys. Great show. Great Sixers win. Brand new series.
Great Sixers win.
5-2, baby. We'll see what Game 5 holds for us Tuesday night, 7:30 in Miami. So we love you all for tuning in, commenting in. Tell you all the time. You guys drive the show.
We appreciate everybody.
We'd like to also thank our doc. Make them yours, Dr. Paul Vidal, Specialized Physical Therapy, LLC, Burlington, Cherry Hill locations. Find them on the web. SpecializedPhysicalTherapy.com. For Brian Wilson, Nick Delgazzo, I'm Tom O'None, everybody out there. We're going to thank you one more time. Hit the like and subscribe. We're out of here. Turn your alerts on.